So where we last left off, Lloyd almost drowned. That was the highlight of that session.
It really was.
Oh, there's also flail snails.
All right, I'm back.
Yes, the snails.
I asked Main and no.
No, man. Okie dokie.
Cringe.
Ray. By the way, Ray, he's in the kitchen. He's making food.
God.
Food does sound
Alright,
good.
Sounds like a him problem.
Yeah.
Oh no! It would be so sad if somebody rolled a combat maneuver check to knock you back into the water. Oh, look at that, a natural 20. Oh,
Wasted a natural
sorry,
20 on a
gamer.
choke. Holy
I'm not even joking.
Oh. He's in
Wait,
the water.
let me tell me
Okay.
that we're starting.
There. You're still attached to the rope, so you can't drown. Sit there and seethe while you think about what you've done. I make perception. Because apparently I'm the only one with halfway decent perception.
Hey, I've got like a 7 in perception. Shut your mouth.
Okay. You're the only person with a halfway decent perception.
Let me check. No, I have an 8. I have an 8 in perception.
Haha.
There we go. 25. What do I see?
Alright, well, you both got better than me.
That's the way it goes.
Does a rock look like a rock?
It looks.
There's a
it
rock
does look like
rock.
It does look
Alright.
like a rock.
All right.
Does it look like
Alright.
I will be-
Olaf?
Oh, I
Alright,
guess
hold
here.
on. When you get. All right, hang on. I have to roll before you do anything. Let me roll something.
Okay. Let me.
Why
here,
is
I'll just do
Lloyd
that so
still
you
in the
know.
water?
Because I can't move his token.
Oh.
Nah, he's fine.
Let him
Those are
drown.
cool.
Let him drown. He'll come out on another character.
All right.
He'll come out another character.
And
Okay.
just
This
know
water
it's
is
known-
magic. It changed my species and my gender
So when
and
you
my
are.
orientation.
Well, your sex. Gender is apparently mental. I refuse to say gender. Just sex.
Uh,
As soon
I
as you-
feel like that's semantics.
No, read John Money's book. He's a fucking monster. Anyway, so ice monsters.
Yep, ice monsters start appearing out of the snow.
All right, we got new
Oh,
moves.
no.
And one of them is
Cringe.
going, and then one of them is going to do an attack on Villas's flat-footed
Why?
because they were invisible, and you failed to catch their perception.
Cringe.
So 24 against your flat.
Against my flat.
Right,
Yeah,
two of
that
us.
hits.
2 of us had a 25 on perception, 1 was a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yes, electric boogaloo.
None of those sounded like they were over 30, since they were invisible and had that bonus to stealth.
Unfortunate. I only have an 8. The highest I can get is a 28. All right.
All right, Bill, 24 on your flat.
Can we please some?
That's it.
All right. So now to roll their very impressive damage.
Okay, they're either going to have actually impressive damage or they're gonna suck.
Vil, you take a total of 5 damage,
Wow.
Nice.
and then
They only do.
you have
Two
cold.
defense,
What's
bro.
your cold? Do you have any cold resistance?
I have a cold resistance of 5.
Okay, you take no cold damage then.
So
Oh,
Yeah,
Based.
you took 5 emotional damage because you said your mom's a hoe.
my mother was a saint. I do have a question, DM.
Actually, what if we have the same mother? Fuck.
Oh no, we're siblings. So
Okay.
hold on, I actually have a question that I've been meaning to ask. So Scorching Ray, I can target multiple people with that, right?
You can blast. Yeah, you as long as you have the ability to shoot more than one ray.
Okay, so how would that work with a bow? Like delivering it via an arrow? Does it just split off?
Unfortunately, oh, you're trying to infuse it into your arrow. Unfortunately, only one ray is ever going to come out with your bow.
Okay, that was my question. Okie dokie. Well, hey, at least it's a fire arrow.
All right, but with that being the case, I do need initiatives.
Yeah, I gotta turn this ice cave music down. I thought we were gonna play like some but
I haven't. That's because you guys were exploring still.
I'm sorry, but I've been listening to that 3-minute loop of the ice cave thing for ages, so I had to mute it.
Right.
Let's see here.
I set your initiatives to 0, so feel free to input the initiatives in now.
Yes, sir. Damn. Oh, that sucks. 11. Fuck. I'll get some music. Anyway, how you doing, Chris? We're in part 2 of the ice caves, so it's Ice Cave 2 Electric Boogaloo. That is the joke.
Hooray.
Let's see. What do we have?
The main and Liz are just not here right now.
Which is unfortunate, but we are an hour late, so.
Well, Main should also be going to cook, and I'm gonna be telling him like, hey, if you're gonna do that, like.
I cooked before. I just got to go down and put it on a plate. Actually, it is on a plate. I just got to grab my plate.
But at this point, like, not gonna lie, he should get something, like, a negative for it, because he keeps doing it at the same time when he knows.
Why did my thing not reset?
Like, you
All right,
know.
Guess we're gonna. All right, we'll start now. All right, Sylvian, you're up.
Before I do anything, can you even hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I can
Because
hear you.
I've been battling my microphone for like half an hour now.
You sound like, yeah, you don't really sound any worse.
Hold on. Let me change this to a color that's less obnoxious, so everything doesn't look like piss yellow. There we go.
I turned on the Doom music.
All right, you're gonna go. What? I'm assuming you're targeting this guy or this guy. Okay.
It's gonna be a while for me. I'll be right back.
14 points of damage to that boy. Ha!
Yo!
Confirm the crit. That is not a confirmation.
I'll watch it.
You will not trip him, but he will take the damage. Brink.
Pringa.
Alright, hang on.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright. And the cave is brightly lit, so I actually should be able to, like... So you guys will be able to actually, like, see this. Or, like, this part.
Damn, what are these?
Okay.
And I can hear music
This
now.
could-
Fucking finally.
This guy is going to full withdraw from Sylvian. And he's going to move like this. And yes, he does have this much movement speed. These guys have 120 movement speed.
Damn, Chads.
No, my food. Shut up. Those are my chicky nuggies. Shut up.
Aww.
What was that?
Oh.
They're my chicky nuggies. You can't have them.
Give him the chicken nuggets. He's a
No,
good
they're
boy.
mine.
He's a good boy. Give him.
She's a girl.
Alright,
She's
I
a
wouldn't
good
give
one-
a
girl.
fuck that.
That's my
Take
this
it.
one is
senior
going
dog.
to-
She's
this
16
one
years
is
old.
going to try and... Alright, this
Even
one-
better, even better. Give it to me.
This one's going to try to stab what's his name? Sylveon's pet, Gator,
Ah,
the second. And then it's going to try and move away. It will
Alright.
provoke as it moves away, but it has mobility, so it's not going to be as concerned. 19 on Gator's AC.
pop that out.
Nope. Okay, it's going to move, so it will provoke. No, that will not hit. And it will move like this. Well, that'll speed things up. Alright, this one will either go for Sylveon or continue to go for Vil. I'm gonna go
No.
with even cell odds Vil.
That's what I did too. Is
It will persist in attack. Ooh, Bill hasn't moved yet. He is still flat-footed. Excellent. I don't think a 15 confirms on your flat.
Nope.
All right. Well, he does have a guaranteed hit.
I could still hit them.
So he deals 1 non-lethal point of damage, and then 1 sneak based.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Wait, what is he trying to do to me?
Sneak attack. Oh, and I guess I should see for posterity if he deals any damage. Nope, does not deal any cold damage.
Oh no.
And then he will provoke from Kevin. Oh wait, no. No, yeah, Oh yeah, no, Kevin still has his attack of opportunity. I'm thinking of Gator for some reason. And he will move here. That will not hit.
Wise of him to get out of my range. I was going to point blank shot him.
Main.
What's the
roll.
strat here?
What do I roll?
It's your initiative. You do need your initiative, so we can put you on the board. Since
Yeah,
you
right
finally
about
got
that.
here. Rin, you're up.
Whoops.
I rolled a 4. Jesus.
Good initiative, Main.
Who's
I mean-
gonna puppet Liz?
I mean, it's still 13, so I'm good.
Ankle is just gonna be not
Just hanging out.
not present.
He's
I'm
there.
gonna move
It's Rin. He's there, but not there.
here and.
She.
I don't know. Make an intimidate check.
Okay.
Since I can't reach. Plus, what's my intimidate? 8. So it's 21.
Ooh, the creature looks very spooked. It is now Ravelon's turn.
Oh, well, if he's spooked, then, I mean, I guess I might as well just... I don't... See, I feel like they're running towards, like, a trap or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe, like, they're running to try to bait us into some other guys sneak attacking us.
I wanted to scare him so he
But-
doesn't move.
They ambush and then run away. That's classic.
I think I'm just
Tactics.
gonna... Yeah. Well, okay. You can see my dark vision radius, so let me know if I see something.
As I said, this
but-
cave is so brightly lit, like, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna yeah, I'm just gonna charge up and give smack. Hold on, I'm charging. I am power attacking. Yeet. Is a 22 hit?
Sec. Yes, 22 will hit.
13 damage.
13 damage. The guy looks really bad. All right. Ravelon. I mean, Moon is up.
Right. Da-da-da-da. I'm going to move over here. Where am I? Right there. I mean, there's only like one left, and there's like these two over here. So I'm going to double move. 1, 2, and get there.
Okay.
That's it for now.
And now Mouse.
The lowest initiative order. Alright, so if I move 5 feet, I can still fire my bow?
Mm-hmm. You can still fire it twice, yes.
Okay. Definitely within range. I got 110 feet. I hate when you're playing a playlist on another panel and it just shows up. Like when it goes to a new song. Let me triple check the distance on my bow. I believe it's 110. Yes. I got plenty of range. Alright. Acid Splash them Razzle Dazzle on them.
Okay.
On this guy right here. The leftmost.
Alright.
Because he's the one that's closest. Alright. First attack. Does 24 hit his AC?
24 hits.
Alright, he takes 5 piercing from that.
Let me check something really quick. 14. Oh, that one falls over.
What do you mean falls over?
He dies.
Oh. Well, I'm done then.
Oh, wait, no.
I mean, it feels
No.
bad.
He's not dead.
Then I'm not done. I don't think I can switch my second attack to another enemy if the first one dies.
In fact, let me
You
check
can.
the damage. In
I
fact,
can.
let me check the damage. In fact, yeah, the arrow just kind of like bounces off of him.
Oh, shit.
Bounces off. In fact, yeah, the arrow just kind of like bounces.
Okay.
Why am I repeating?
I just went
Why
to
am I
host-
repeating?
I just went to host you for a second, that's it.
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No, the arrow hit, but it just bounces off his skin. So he's got resistance to magic weapons? That's weird. Or I guess a 24 misses. Well, nothing.
24 did. No, you hit him, but the arrow didn't look like it hurt him at all.
Okay. Well, I'll fire a second magic arrow and then my acid arrow.
Okay.
That,
That
well, that doesn't hit anyway. Alright, I'm done.
goes back up to Kevin.
Oh, it's from the original Doom. No wonder it sounds dubsteppy.
Your air cannon only has an effective 40 feet radius. After 40 feet, it disperses.
Unfortunate.
"21 hits. That is 20 points of damage. That one does die for certain."
Re.
Okay, these creatures.
Sorry, I'm back.
So that's 65, 70, 105. Perfect, you can get right back there. These guys, so these two, they're going to do something as a swift action. This one is going to run over here like this, activate while activating spring attack on Gator, and is going to do a poke on him.
What is their angle here?
Unfortunate.
Wait. They have 120-foot movement while spring attacking.
Same thing
You
with
know.
same thing. And they're gonna run against Villa.
Nope.
Because they're using spring attack.
You mentioned that already. Their movement's kind of weird. It makes me think there's like a trap here or something. But then they walked over this when they first came this direction. So I don't know.
They
I don't know
didn't.
what's going on.
They didn't when they first
Oh,
came.
you
to
moved the
Church.
tokens that way, so maybe I just didn't see your path of movement.
Yeah, both of them kind of moved in that weird. So,
Mhm.
all right,
Alright.
all right, and now it is Rin's turn.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay. What's your total perception?
21.
You don't see anything out of place.
Alright. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go here and try another intimidate check. I like tell them
You-
stop.
You're out of range for demoralization.
Then I'm gonna prepare my weapon. For defense, whatever.
Okay. Goes to Ravelon.
I feel like this might be like the border right here. Yeah, this or yeah. No, this is probably safe. This probably isn't. All right. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to I'm gonna vibe check this guy. Is he sussy?
I mean, they're
both of them are radiating evil auras.
All right, I'll full defensive, and I'll like slap my shield to the longsword, try to like bait one of them into attacking me. End turn.
Lloyd, you're up.
Well, I mean, this one here is, so just to be sure, these here aren't traps, they're just like rocks. Or...
Yeah. Yes.
We are fairly certain there's some sort of trap in the middle here, based on the way these guys keep moving.
Yeah.
So you probably shouldn't go up the middle.
Okay, so, how tall is this?
It's like it's like only 5 feet taller, but like, you know, it's on an incline and slope, so there's no, so you don't have to like make any weird checks or anything. You can just walk over it normally.
Oh, cool.
So this isn't difficult terrain?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, I move here and I attack the, I attack on his beach.
What are you doing?
No improved crit fringe.
What are you doing?
I think you shoot him with a bow.
I'm attacking.
With what?
I'm attacking this guy.
Oh, you're desynced. Main, they're up here.
Oh, okay, wait, where?
They are both. One is right here. One is right here.
Okay, let me just refresh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm desync too because I see him. I see one right here also. So give me a second.
Yeah, this just attack with your bow. That's fine. This is probably gonna have to be a ranged battle.
Hey, who's got 2 thumbs and is great at that? This guy.
Didn't your arrow bounce off of him last round and missed him, and then you threw a nat 1?
Yeah, but I have the best overall stats for that. Is my point.
Yeah.
Like shit, baby. Let's go.
That's it. The fact that a magic arrow bounced off of their skin is kind of concerning.
If they have DR like slashing or something, then piercing damage won't bypass even if it's magic.
I'm still learning Pathfinder, so...
It's one of those weird things where like magic tiered items and more powerful items normally do bypass special DR. But there's a specific line when it's like you need bludgeoning or need piercing or need slashing. That technically isn't bypassed by magic weapons.
Gotcha.
I don't know why. It's kind of stupid, but
Okay, well, hopefully I can do the razzle dazzle.
Mate, are you doing anything?
I mean, didn't I attack?
You did, but you basically attacked the air because they're not in the positions that you are.
Okay, shit. Then, okay. In that case, where was I? Like here?
Like
No, it's
here.
here. Oh, shoot.
About there, I want to say.
I'm going to... Hey, would Kevin mind if I got onto his bird?
Nice.
Would he?
On Gaylor, excuse you.
I'm assuming Sylvan isn't here or something.
Sylveon
He's
is here, but
typing.
for some reason, he's basically just been he's basically
Roll
been
acrobatics.
Attack of opportunity. Roll acrobatics to avoid attack of opportunity from Gator. The
Basically just-
Chocobo.
I move here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So I'm moving 5 feet this way. You said it wasn't difficult terrain,
Yes.
and that should put me within 110. Yes. Perfect. So I'm going to attack the rightmost this time. Maybe I'll have better luck. Gonna pull out knock another arrow, couple of arrows, and let off one, and then another infused with acid splash. I don't think that hits. Good thing I got another arrow flying his way. 17?
Both of those miss.
Damn! Alright,
Goes
well,
to
I'm done.
Goes to Kevin.
I had better luck with the leftmost.
"24 hits for 3 damage with the light crossbow, but the bolt seems to bounce off their skin."
So here's a question. While he's typing, here's a question I have. Does the Magus thing work with guns?
Good. Firearms are still ranged weapons.
Depends
Okay.
on how lenient your DM wants to be. The archetype specifically says bow, and you have an arcane bonded object that's a bow, but I don't know.
It was an idea for a different character, but...
Alright. These guys' turn.
I was thinking of making a dwarf guy, just Danny DeVito, like, and then I started blasting! That was the joke idea.
What weapon do you have out right now, Vil?
A longsword.
Okay. So...
Okay. What if, while they're on this part of the ice, they're invulnerable to damage? Because this little glowy thing is giving me some sus vibes.
Invulnerable to all damage?
Hey, Alex.
Mouse.
Alex, 21
Yeah.
on your AC.
You're full defensive
it's-
right now, so that's +6.
Oh wait, no.
Okay.
Miss.
See, and they keep running back to it. I'm thinking the reason they keep running back there is because they're invulnerable while on that piece. Something about this magic fountain up here gives them like eternal
Well,
ice or something.
Right. You said both of them had sussy vibes. Does the fountain have? Sorry, your windmills are else. This one's comes.
Yeah. Main 22 on your AC.
I don't think it has actually. Let me check.
You
Oh,
didn't
never
total-
mind. It does. 20. It hits.
Ah.
Wait, why is your AC lower than Alex's?
Okay, so you take a point of non-lethal damage
Wow.
plus 5 points of cold.
What? What is this attack they keep trying to use?
I mean, it would have worked,
Why did
but
you
then they
move
did
so
non-lethal
much away?
instead of lethal. Rin, you're up.
Alright, at this point, Ren is like fed up with the. What's it called?
The juking?
Mouse. The cat and mouse games.
Oh.
She's gonna like use her full like whatchamacallit and go like here. Right here.
Where are
And
you
that's it.
here? How much movement?
Okay, it is now Revlon's turn.
I'm gonna
Wait,
use
if you're
about-
double moving, you can get right up next to them.
Yeah, but I can't do shit and I don't wanna get hit.
Yeah, but they can't spring attack you if you're next to them without provoking, because you have to move 10 feet when spring
Oh,
attacking.
okay.
So you can attack them when they start to the spring attack if you're adjacent.
Okay. Then I'll do that.
Okay, so I will specify again, because I did not specify this time. Is this thing sussy, or is there any other sussy auras in my cone of vibe checking?
You do not sense anything at all, aside from the two creatures over there.
Okay. In that case, let's see. That one's safe. That one's safe.
Hey, Will, flank
What?
with me.
I don't think he has that movement.
I don't have.
Because he's got to avoid. They've been avoiding from here to here.
Damn it!
Well, they've walked through here. They don't walk through here.
Okay.
They don't like this spot. So.
I missed one then.
Yeah. No. I don't have a clear charge line, so all I can basically do is go like that, and that's it.
Okay, it's now Lloyd's turn.
Hey, it's my turn.
Bad vibe. Just bad vibe. Bad vibe all around here. Just specifically from here to here.
Okay, you know what? Ray, can I charge towards this thing?
You shouldn't.
I mean, you do have a clear charge line.
I
Dude.
can 5 foot step
I
and then
hope
do it.
I spelled that wrong. That
No,
right.
No.
you can't fight. You can only 5-foot step if you don't actually move.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it'd be better for you to charge this guy.
Oh, I didn't even see him. I was very zoomed out. Now watch there be like one more like. Yeah,
There's an
okay.
extra layer of traps. No, you went straight through there. It's fine.
I'll get. Okay, there we go. I tried his.
Watch this be a thing of like they're actually messing with us, and there's actually no trap here. It's all just a ruse.
Hey, it's a crit.
It was an elaborate ruse.
Well, you have to confirm crit. Nah, that probably doesn't confirm.
So that is. Let me tell you. That's 6. Yeah, that's 13.
Not gonna confirm.
And then Array tells something like, to calm me down and says that it's a guaranteed hit. So,
I mean, yeah, that's gonna hit for certain.
so here we go.
The D6 main for
well.
rapier.
Oh shit, sorry.
Also, main, Your total is 17, not 13.
What do you mean?
You're charging. You get a +2 to attack.
Anyway,
not
that's still.
fighting.
Anyway, that's still.
How is 13 plus 2 17?
That's a 4, not a 2. What do you mean?
Wait, where?
Never mind. If Ray says it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it will not change. It won't change that fact. 6. It's 11.
That's 14 damage?
14 damage. The guy looks at. The guy's barely standing, but he's still alive.
Good.
Mouse, you're up.
Alright, gonna 5-foot step this way so I get a better line of sight. And since they have not engaged in melee combat with him yet, they're just sort of standing there. As I understand it, let me know if I'm wrong.
They have not engaged in melee yet.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. Knock a couple of arrows and hope this works. Oof.
That's a miss.
25 hit.
The 25 does hit.
And then acid splash.
Acid damage. Heck yeah.
So the arrow bounces off of him, but the acid that leaves behind still looks like it's hurting him.
Okay, so hold on. Magic cantrips work, but not magic weapons. Alright.
Yeah, it's one of those really stupid things where if you
It's-
have DR piercing, a weapon that can kill a god doesn't get through your DR, but if you have a weapon that pierces, then it does. It's just a rules oversight. It's just how
That's
the game works.
really weird. Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining or arguing against it. That just seems really weird from a mechanics perspective.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. There are actual game mechanics which say like, oh, once your magic weapon is at this level, you just bypass
I'm-
certain types of DR.
I'm done. Sylvian
Okay.
can type what he's
Oh,
doing.
that's not-
All right.
Ooh.
What the
thing
hell is
up-
that?
Oh!
Off of the ground.
Oh
That's
shit!
Beatrice's new pet.
And it goes to Kevin's turn.
It's like a Naga man, but it's icy. Oh
Icy
shit!
Naga.
Is Black Bolt's 1 gonna be in here with his ice walrus?
Oh no, it's Ice Tulu.
Gunslinger, royal cover.
Natural one.
No, unfortunate.
Almost max damage too. That's really unfortunate.
A 4, 6, and a 6. Oh, the pain. The pain.
All right.
Well, I guess he's done.
This guy is going to.
Oh no, he's
wait.
doing Gator.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry, it's hard because he's not in voice chat, so we gotta like interpret what he's doing.
He just
This
moved.
guy is going to, for his turn, stand completely still, and he's going to vanish in front of Lloyd's eyes.
He took his stupid thing.
He poofed.
Was it an illusion or something?
Wait, so
Rogue action.
since spell-like abilities don't have somatic components, does that mean they don't provoke an attack of opportunity?
Who says this is a spell-like ability?
Well, it's either spell-like ability or it's a supernatural ability.
Supernatural abilities wouldn't provoke anyway.
Do they have? I'm sorry. Do rogues in this universe have cunning action?
No.
Evens odds. Evens Rin oddsville. Alright, I guess it's still going to persist in attacking Vil. 24 on your AC.
Yay. That. Yeah, that just barely hits.
Okay.
I think.
Not a 1. Perfect. Not a 1. Vil roll fort save as soon as he stabs you and the rapier actually and the short sword actually goes into your armor.
Oh no. Cringe. Anyway.
Oh
Anyway.
no! Anyway.
He'll 5-foot step and dip it, and then as a swift action, since he'll still have that, dip his short sword into something in his pouch.
Hey, you a asshole!
Ren, you are up.
When we'll see that like he attacked him, and we'll be like,
Oh, I guess I should roll for this for posterity. You what, mate?
and she's gonna fuck. I can move my token. It's too big. She's gonna go here, and she's gonna slap him. Hiya. Ooh,
Impressive.
that's plus 11. So 24 and 29.
That is, those are both 2 hits.
Ooh.
Line.
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 Sorry.
9 and there you go.
It looks like you will down it.
It looks like.
You fucking wall mate.
It is now Revlon's turn.
All right. Well, I took care of that very easily. Is this thing sussy?
You get no detection from it, but it is still looking at you with hostility.
Awesome. What's its initiative? Oh, it's 7. Okay.
That's a little too far for my taste.
I will.
I'm no longer lowest. All right.
Well, I am a paladin. I'm gonna 5-foot step, and I'm going to hold out my hand in kind of like a greeting. And given that I don't have the ability to speak this thing because I can't speak, I'm going to basically just do my best to do like a non-threatening gesture to be like, "Hey, what up, fam? What's your business?" And
It gives you a threatening gesture back.
oh, okay then.
Hostilities are clear.
I full defensive and I goad at it to bring it here.
All right, it is now Lloyd's turn.
By the way, did the fort? What happened when I made the fort save? Or did I fail the fort save? What?
You felt something bad. You felt something bad in you, but you kind of fight it off.
Okay.
I go here, and I total defense.
Right. So when you get here, Maine, since you leave, the thing reappears and takes an attack of opportunity against you.
Change. King.
No, King.
This is on your flat foot, by the way. So you have no dex or dodge bonuses.
Doesn't that still miss?
God damn it, exactly 15.
Oh my god. Maine, you knew it turned invisible. What were you doing?
Why would you move?
Maine, you will take 3 points of damage,
That's cringe, but I can manage.
and then you'll take 4 cold, and then you need a fort save.
So that's 7 damage in total, minus 7. I got 3.
No,
I got
okay.
2 HP
Don't
points.
finish. You got attacked. Attack it back. You fool.
I moved.
You don't finish your move. Your move gets delayed. That's how that works.
Like you get
Okay.
here and you get attacked, so you can choose if you want to keep your movement
Okay, wait.
going.
Let me.
Oh
hold
wait,
on.
that's right. He attacked while invisible. Maine, you also take 6 sneak on top of that.
Oh, I'm down.
Kringa.
Why do you have such low HP?
Clean.
Because he fell in water and got
Oh yeah, that's right.
frosted.
Because
Okay,
it flexed
real,
and
so
then
We
that was
did-
9 of-
We
that
just
was
jumped.
9 of fortitude. That was 9 of fortitude.
We jumped
9
right into
fortitude?
combat instead of taking care of him.
Oh, wait, are you serious? That is a 9 on fortitude?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, he wanted a new character anyway.
Yeah.
Maine, you take 1d3. Maine, you are taking 1 con damage,
Okay.
and that's for something else. Okay, that was Maine's turn. It is now Mouse's turn.
Alright, so gonna Nugget is like around his neck right now, hanging on his broad shoulders. Gonna tuck her into my coat and book it. Cause I can't shoot anything right now. Unless can I? No,
You
way
can shoot,
out of
you
range.
just take a penalty.
I'm just going to run up to here. I have a run of 120, so technically I could get here, but I'm just gonna get right here and stay on the snow. Is anything going to happen before I do that, Ray? Just so I know where to stop.
Nothing will
No.
happen with your current movement.
No traps? Okie dokie. So then we're just gonna move that, and Nugget's gonna be inside my coat. Alrighty,
Okay.
done. That's it. That's my movement. I'm done. This guy's turn.
Evens, Ravelon, odds, Ari.
Bring it on.
Evens, it will go to Ravelon right here and end its turn because it double moved, and it will go then to Kevin.
Who isn't here?
He just moved. Kevin readies an attack action.
Okay.
Gator charge. Easy blue. Eat. Trip attempt sudden charge. Oh, it was taking.
Confirm that crit, and the trip attempt will succeed.
But does he even survive the 11 damage?
No, he actually will not, even with his DR.
Eat blue child. No.
It is.
Devour soul.
It is now. It is now Rin's turn because there are no more of these creatures.
You won't, mate.
You what, mate? I swear, me mum. Oh, what is that thing?
She's grabbing all the text on accident. You left the leg behind. No.
Ah!
Delete
Wait. No.
Yo.
I can't grab the fucking leg. Fine, it'll be upside down. There. You won't, mate.
You're not
Hiya.
even snapped to the grid right now.
You're not. Yeah, you're not even snapped to the grid right now.
What do you mean?
We have the greed.
20.
Did you actually approach it to hit it?
It's not even a 20. What do you mean? Okay, so she moved. Here.
Wait.
I'm assuming she wants to do this, but it's just not letting her because the thing is broken.
Alright.
Yes.
Rin, to do that, you're gonna take Rin. You will take an attack of opportunity as this thing tries to bash you on approach.
You won't, mate.
I love that for this, I have Meat Hook playing. This is amazing.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no, that misses you.
Right.
Does it? She didn't. She didn't.
Well, her
Maybe.
base AC is 21, and it's increased by 4 because she still has mage armor up. So it should be 25 right now.
Okay.
That's true, because we stopped mid-session. Her mage armor doesn't just disappear.
I mean, it also takes forever to disappear.
I guess in D&D it lasts for 8 hours.
for a reason. Oh, it's only 8 hours in Oh, okay.
Yeah, in D&D it's only
It's
8
an
hours.
hour- It's hour per level, so by the time you get to mid-session or mid-level, it basically just lasts the whole day.
Okay. If that's one. All right. So Rin will hit.
Hey.
That's why I like playing Warlocks, is because you just have mage armor at will, even while you're sleeping.
That's plus 5.
It didn't look like all the damage went through.
Probably be worth it to use your whatchamacallit next time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. It is now Ravelon's turn.
Right. So it has a reach.
I'm still
The
angry
question
that
is,
I can't
do I
move the foot.
provoke so that I can get into flanking position?
Oh, you almost definitely.
What are you
I
doing?
get rid of it.
The DM has to remove it.
Ah.
You can
Stop, Rin,
click
stop.
clear drawings, I think, or just grab.
DM can only clear drawings.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm free now.
Let's
I
take a
am
look.
free. Okay.
You're not currently in a threatened square right now.
Hey, so I could go. Wait, but I would threaten. It's kind of weird. It doesn't threaten this, but it threatens that one. Well.
Y'all just left
Okay.
behind,
This,
too.
okay, I think this is really stupid.
Oh, that's right.
but-
She left willingly.
So this technically works though, as much as this is retarded. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna provoke to go 5, and now I'm flanking. That's so dumb. Oh, wait, hold on.
It uses attack of
Yay.
opportunity to hit Ren and miss, so it cannot provoke.
Oh, right, that's true. Wait, hold on. I think I did this wrong. No, that's not flanking. I need to be on Wait. It needs to be on opposite sides? Yeah, and those aren't opposite sides. Okay, so I have to be here. No, whatever the frick that thing is called.
I mean, technically, you're touching the square that it is touching, right here.
Oh, that's true.
So you are technically flanking it, because it's taking up 4 squares. So you have to take into account that each square it's touching means that each square that square is touching would count.
The exact wording for flanking those, you have to be able to draw a line through the center of you and the creature you're flanking with, and go through opposite sides that the creature is
You're
occupying.
flanking right now. Do your
You
thing.
can't do
Yeah.
this. Okay, so, hold on, +2. That's -1.
I would make
So it's-
wiggle room
okay.
for that as a DM.
I'm gonna move over here, and as Ravlin moves, he's gonna switch to pulling out his great sword with the move action, whatever. He's gonna take a swing. I'm gonna suck. Wait, no, that doesn't suck.
That is, in fact, a hit, and you deal a lot of damage, but it doesn't look like all of it went through.
Yay. Okay, Main, you're up.
Lloyd bleed. Lloyd gurgles.
Lloyd bleed.
No, wait. Main, you're up. No, I'm not.
Right, you're not.
Make a save. Make a save to stabilize.
Do I even need to because reasons?
I mean, if you honestly,
Do you want the stuff off of this guy?
Not letting you die. Idiot.
I mean, if Maine wants to say his character dies right now, just so he can bring in. The
No! Don't you dare pull it, Avery! Shut up! Stop
No,
it!
no.
Don't give him ideas.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, see, ideally, I would like Lloyd to still exist, but I don't know, Ray rules the thing that.
It's up to. I mean, that's up to you. I don't. What you do is up to you right now. Looks like you're rolling for the stabilization. What's your
Okay,
fort?
base. So, I call upon the miracle of the divine, and I fix everything.
No.
Alright, so... I mean, I rolled. So what?
Alright.
What?
Add your fort. Add your fort, please.
Fortitude. That's 3.
That's 3. You take a point of bleed. What's your negatives right now?
I didn't actually subtract these 6, so it's -3.
-3, so you would go to -4. You still pass, so you stop bleeding out. However, make another fort save as you are still poisoned.
Oh no.
Poisoned? I was poisoned? Damn.
Yes, you took 1 con damage.
Hey!
I think you actually. Okay, so you up. I mean, you'll have to make the save again.
Okay.
It is now Ari's turn.
I'm gonna 5-foot step and just use acid splash. I can still do that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Okay.
You can still
I'm
do
just
that.
triple checking the rules, so I am still a baby at this. Since arrows do nothing, it just seems like I'm wasting good luck, good karma, good luck rolls on those. So just acid splash. Don't think a 12 hits.
Do you have point blank shot?
It's not within 30 feet, and it's not with a bow.
Do you have? But do you have it? That's all I'm concerned with.
Yes, I do
Then
have
you
point
hit.
blank shot.
Then you hit because I moved precise shot and point blank shot is the same feat.
Oh, well, I have both of those, so oops.
Then I guess switch out another feat.
Okay.
Switch out a feat for something that you want, and you hit.
Okay, well, hey, that's great. It takes 1 acid.
Looks like it worked.
Yeah, I'm helping. I'm done. I'll look up feats to take. I didn't realize.
Alright.
I was just following the instructions on the thing. I didn't realize you had house ruled it.
Evens Rin. Okay, well, I guess 2 attacks on Ravelon. Give me them shitty rolls.
Come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Hit me.
Okay, 22 is the high.
Hit
22 is the
me.
high.
Nope.
22. All
You
right.
know, I'm gonna take a
Give me
meta
them.
magic feat. Fuck yeah.
It is now.
Wait,
Kevin.
hold on. What weapon did I attack with last time? I think 22 hits.
Never mind.
Wait, no, it still doesn't.
Make up your mind. Kevin's turn.
What's that meta magic feat that everyone says a mage should take?
Intensified.
Intensify? I thought it was quicken. That's so.
That too, but that's for later.
Increase maximum damage dice by 5 levels. Okay. I'm gonna switch that out instead of precise shot. Since apparently you made them the same thing.
Alright, I have a question. In D&D, could you technically, like, double flank?
In D&D, no. You can just flank and that gives you advantage.
Like this and then like this. If there's like 4 of you.
If there's 4 of you, that's outnumber rules, and it takes a disadvantage to attack because there's so much going on. But you have specifically D&D, so that's what I know.
You don't stack
I'm back.
flank bonuses, no.
Not in
You
Pathfinder.
can flank with multiple people and grant a bonus to multiple people.
Ren, you're
you
up.
don't, like, you don't cumulatively
I'm
add
up.
flanking.
Yes.
Let's slap.
Both will hit.
What?
Both of those will hit.
Yay.
Sylvian, Mouse. Sylvian is asking you, Mouse, if you have rapid shot or deadly aim.
Have neither of those. I took point blank
Sylvian, you
shot,
should try to be in voice if you're trying to like.
additional trait, and precision shot.
Okay.
14, 17.
14, 17.
Uh,
Both really good.
because of level scaling, rapid shot would be very good for you because it basically just gives you an extra
So
attack.
it's like
Okay. Sounds a little better than meta magic right now.
31.
Mouse, which feats do you have with traits if you took additional traits?
Okay.
'Cause now
It
I
is
wanna-
now Ravelon's turn.
Oh, okay. A yeet. This is 21 hit,
21 hits.
15 damage.
He ain't looking too. He ain't looking too hot.
I will stand here to defend. I'll 5-foot step this way to defend a gator.
Okay, it is now Lloyd's turn. Lloyd,
Yeah.
make another save.
Come
And
on,
then after you save, make a. Up, you'll pass. You're no longer poisoned. It is now Ari's turn.
Hey.
Wait, you said after you make a save, make a what?
That was it. That was it. To see if you can still resist the poison.
All right.
Would help if I was on the proper thing.
It
5
is
foot
now-
step that way, and then boop. 1.
Up, you boop him for 1 point of damage.
Boop.
He looks.
I was waiting for you to say, and that's just enough to kill him.
No. Oh no, you wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna try to bop Ravelon twice again.
Come on.
Try me, bitch.
All right, but rapid shot
25
is minus
25 is the
2
highest.
to
25 will
every attack.
Oh, will it now? That's a lot of it. That's a decent
That's a lot of
amount-
damage.
Yeah. That's a decent amount of damage. 14.
Oof.
No cold damage, and then a fort save.
Fort save. Haha.
Aha! That is really bad. You're staggered next round.
Oh. Oof.
It is
okay.
now Kevin's turn. Give potion of feel good. Maine is getting a potion of feel good.
Lamau.
He feels not so good. Yeah, no, exactly that.
He feels
It is
kind
now
of better.
At least he's stable. Well, he was already stabilized, but at least he won't die.
Oh yeah, Gator.
Come on, Gator, get that
Instead of-
finishing blow.
Instead of healing him, he just like patted his head.
That's a hit. The thing is not looking too good, but it is still pretty decent right now. Your potion was out of date. I am done. Okay. It is now Rin's turn.
Clanka.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Hey! Well, one hit.
The other one might still hit.
Your potion was out of date.
What's the total of that?
Oh wait, no, 15 plus 2 from flanking. That's 17.
Hey, both
Yeah.
hit.
Yay!
Deadly aim.
I'm gonna have to BRB.
And critters? Is this thing crittable?
No, it is not critical.
Oh,
Fuck!
unfortunate. That's so right.
Also, I forgot to do my magic attack.
Oh, you didn't call.
14.
You didn't call it,
I'm-
so.
Alright.
That's unfortunate.
14 plus 13 math. 27.
27. You'll destroy it.
Hey!
Nice.
So this thing will, you'll break it into pieces, and the pieces will gradually fade out of existence.
Okay, and what Rin will do next is, wait.
God dang it, not again.
You what, mate?
Alright. Ravlin gives a thumbs up to Rin and looks over and is like, oh no, our cringe boy's down.
And then Lizzie slithers up. He's cold-blooded, so it takes him a bit to get moving. He wants to hibernate right now, and he also helps with doing the
Speaking
boops.
of cold-blooded, everyone make a fort save. If you pass the first fort save when you walked in here, your DC is 1 higher.
Oh no.
Why does this take so long to roll?
9.
9.
9!
4 non-lethal points of damage, Rin, and you are now fatigued from the cold.
Close.
Whee!
Gosh,
the
you
benefits
should have
go
brought a
down-
coat like me.
The benefit, Sylveon, is that I'd have, if you
20.
fail to save, I'll have to roll a 6 in order to actually affect you.
I rolled a 20. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Okay, you pass and Gator passes, so you guys don't have to make that save for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, I should probably turn off the Doom music since we're not fighting.
Main is conscious. However, if he fails to save and takes non-lethal, he might pass back out again. So-
Oh, thank you so much for healing.
Yeah. Main is now back up to positive 3 for
Rin
whether
will
or not
like
that's gonna be
lean
worth.
over him.
Main gets Main is at positive 4. However, he is still unconscious.
Rin will like bend over and like whisper in his ear, like showing off. Eh?
Main he gives no response.
She bonks him on the head and says, "Let's."
I think we
Also, he's-
probably have to retreat for now,
Yeah.
He also
as
take-
we have a party member missing and another who's downed. Yeah, also,
Well,
nice
one
to
is
know
a
this is here, but this
snakesicle.
isn't our objective. Is Lloyd a chunky boy? Is he a mole cop? Has he been putting on the pounds?
I'm back.
Main, are you fat?
No, kind of.
Is Lloyd fat?
Yes.
No, he's slim too.
Okay. I guess I pick up Lloyd. I need to get the wounded out. Whoop. And I guess Ray, just for posterity, in case something comes back towards us while we're withdrawing, I'll roll for perception. Okay, I suck as usual.
Okay.
But yeah, I will remove the wounded. Did you just change the font? Oh no, changed again. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't turn it into Comic Sans. Anything but Comic Sans.
Think with Comic Sans. Well,
Can we
suppose
have
I-
bad vibe be moved to the map layer so we don't accidentally keep clicking on it?
anyway. So the only thing I will say is the fountain itself appears to be like this crystal. Seems to be completely encased and crystallized in ice. At the top, inside of the fountain, heavily frozen under the snow and ice, you can see what looks like a heart-shaped object.
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Perception. I know
You get-
nothing.
You get a very powerful magic aura coming from that heart-shaped object in there.
Hey, this thing's magic. In case you couldn't tell by it being a heart in ice.
Ravlon writes on the scribble paper and holds it up, and he says, "Should I pull it out?"
No.
Sure.
Ravlon looks towards Rennie,
No.
scribbles again, and he says, "The magic object," and big underlines and exclamation marks at the end.
This is in the general's chat what it looks like.
Oh, in Discord. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh! It's a heart container. Okay.
Oh, it looks cute.
It's
It's a heart
Legend
and a
of
heart in the bottom of a well.
It's a Legend of Zelda heart container.
I don't know what that means.
Ray,
Okay,
help! Help!
Since I'm not affected by the cold, I'm gonna step on this. I'm gonna smash the crystal around it to pull it out.
Your attempts at breaking the ice here go in complete failure with any melee weapon.
Alright,
I
so
pour liquid or not liquid ice, alchemist fire on it. What does that do?
Jesus.
It looks like it melts it a little bit, but you can tell you'll need a lot of alchemist fire.
I
God
don't
dang, how much alchemist fire do we have?
start chiseling.
No, screw it. It's not worth saving. I pour 10 alchemist fire on this. How much progress should I roll for it, or does it matter?
Yeah, it'll roll. Yeah, you'll have to roll for it.
Okay.
Alchemist, this will deal a total of 20d6 fire damage.
Okay. $63.
And it does get a 0.13 bonus. 63 times.
We're actually fighting ice.
You
It's
almost,
a magic thing contained in ice, so.
you almost got all the way through.
I
But you
have
just didn't.
one charge of Scorching Ray left.
Do it! I start smashing the thing like with a pommel of my
I'm
longsword.
gonna do a
trying to
one
get the
electrical
last
just
little
for
bit
the
of
fuck
ice.
of it. Never mind.
Alright, how... Ark turns to Ravelon. How badly do you want this? I can do this...
He kind of shrugs and he's like, he gestures to the thing and he gestures to the cave around him.
I have...
He thinks this thing's responsible, so he kind of thinks it should not be here anymore.
I have one
Ray?
more use of Scorching Ray. Do you think it's worth using?
Ravlon shakes his head.
Okay.
Mostly because he already dumped about like 300 GP, actually more than 300 GP of alchemical ingredients trying to burn this thing
Right,
away.
but my spell will come back. And I've also made Actually, I take that back. I made a couple of spell scrolls of...
I gotta pee. I gotta continue to talk about how you guys.
I have
get this out.
3 uses of Scorching Ray. I take this back.
Oh,
Rin
well,
will cover
I think we
it.
should get rid of the heart and then probably leave because we need to get the wounded out,
Okay, well,
and all of us are really badly hurt.
I'm fine.
And
Also-
I'm
this
fine.
is the wrong location.
All right. Well, when Ray comes back, I'll ask him how to do that. But yeah, no, I'd made some spell scars of Scorching Ray the other day. So,
Now, does that work like scrolls?
Yes.
Or is that?
they are.
Oh, okay.
They are exactly scrolls, but they're scrolls
Okay.
that I can perform.
That's what the Magus Arcana, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, yeah, that's usually like your backup reserve that you don't want to burn
Yeah.
right away.
I don't want to use those in combat because it takes an action as using a scroll.
Also, you do have spell recall. Wait, no. Yeah, because you're level 4. You also have spell recall that you could use to get extra castings.
Okay.
Since you never use your arcane pool for the magic boost anyway, since it doesn't give as big of a benefit until you hit level 5.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I think that's worth it.
Okay.
Because then we might disenchant this cave, and then we might actually have a better chance if we ever end up coming back here. But at the very least, if we don't come back here, we got something out of it that we may or may not be able to use to make a magic thing out of. I don't know.
Because I haven't talked.
He speaks.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
We do a little bit of sneaking.
Here's a little
but
lesson in
No one
trickery.
acknowledged that I arrived.
Well, you didn't
I
announce
have been
yourself.
here in voice chat for a while and no one has noticed or seemed to give a shit.
Oh, that's
Well,
because we all
Everyone
have.
called you out when you entered. Shut up.
It's because Lloyd was dying. Heal him.
Nah,
Who's
he's
dying
fine.
again?
He's fine. He's just unconscious from the non-lethal damage. So we should like get him out of here.
Do.
Dude.
All right, so hold on. I only have one Scorching Ray
I'm
right
back.
now. Okay,
Holy crap.
so Ray.
Has anyone ever had to use the bathroom and then you're standing there and it's like you're still doing it and like 50 seconds later you wonder is it the end?
No,
What?
but anyway,
No.
I have several
Right.
uses of Scorching Ray, so I'm going to use one of my scrolls.
Ren will prepare herself to run at any
Wait,
given
why do you
moment,
have-
just in case.
Why do you have to waste one of your scrolls, though? Is what I want to know.
Because I can just make more of them, because I never use my arcane pool.
Yeah, but why not just use an actual spell?
Alright, I'll use a spell slot then. Fine, I can just recall it anyway. It's the same thing, it's just which resource am I using?
Yeah, but money! You gotta save the money!
The scars are just magic on my arm, they're not actual scrolls!
Oh.
You just roll
Okay, I
damage.
was about to
But how
say,
are you
Linus,
gonna
he
afford
doesn't
it?
actually have scrolls.
Oh my
doesn't
god,
actually
just
have
fucking
scrolls.
do the
You'll
thing.
shatter the heart out. You'll shatter the heart out of the ice.
So is the
Finally.
heart okay?
Completely fine.
I'm gonna
don't
pick it
know,
up and
ask
turn it to an
it.
ice creature.
We feed it to Nugget, and we make him evolve the next day. No.
Nugget becomes a
Like,
Glaceon.
actually-
Liz, hey,
Okay,
Liz.
and I'll-
And Liz is now here, so it's up to you guys whether you want to continue.
Oh no, we're
Where are
definitely
you?
retreating. We have to get Lloyd out of here. He's gonna die otherwise. I guess in all seriousness though, Ravlon will take, I guess, the heart very carefully, and he'll put it in one of those like boxes he carries around, and locks it and secures it, and like hopes
Smart.
that no one can sense like the magic. Actually, he holds it up to Eric to see if he can sense the magic aura through the box at all.
I will cast Detect Magic.
You can definitely sense that there is something in there.
Oh yeah,
Powerful.
Let's hope nobody steals it then. None of us have a bag of
I
holding to
wanna
hide
know-
it.
I want to know what it is.
I know what I'll do. I'll put it next to the shard of shadow. Therefore, the evil aura hides the magic.
How do I do the spell recall? Well, I'll see what we do.
You just spend arcane points and it recovers the
Okay.
spell slot. Okay, yeah. And then if nothing
That's
obstructs
true.
us,
Can we-
we retreat.
Wait, no.
Out of the cave.
Sylveon raises a good point. Can we do spellcraft to see what it is?
Once we're outside, because I don't want to
doesn't
take
that take
cold
a while?
damage in here.
I've got a 9 in
I want to say it
spellcraft.
takes like a minute to do spellcraft.
Take-
But
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
we
not
should
gonna-
definitely do spell. Sorry.
Takes less time to do that, actually.
Oh, it does? Okay.
All right,
Probably
well,
takes more time to explain, but
I'm gonna roll spellcraft to see if I can figure out what it is then.
Yeah.
As Ravelon's
Um,
putting it in the box.
okay.
25.
27.
Nat
All right.
20!
So
Nice.
Sylveon figured it out. I'll just post what it is in loots.
So Kevin is
and
food
I'll-
obsessed, so he will lick it and taste the milk.
Frozen Nugget is a
okay.
sand shrew.
We both got some natural 20. Yay! Okay.
I guess
Nice.
you two both know what it is. Mouse does not.
What?
Unfortunate.
25 isn't high enough? Damn.
Piece of heart. This crystal-shaped heart is... oh, hold on. This crystal-shaped heart gem has a pink gem encrusted in the center, shaped to look like a heart and a heart and a heart and a heart.
And a heart and a heart and a heart.
When a party member gathers 4 of them, the party member is given an additional hit die of HP. The party member rolls the correct dice for their class as if they gained another level, but only to increase their hit points.
It's
This
literally
hit die roll does not actually increase their hit die, nor does it increase base attack bonus or any hit die dependent abilities. Only the HP total increases. If the character has more than one class, the character uses their most recent level up to determine which dice they roll for HP. After they are used, all of the power from gems vanish, and it becomes a non-magical treasure worth 500 GP. This gem and artifact is primarily a Fey/good aligned outsider gift that can only be seen after being given one by such a creature.
Well, hey, at least you get your money's worth. This is literally just a heart container from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
So, in Legend of Zelda, you
heart
don't
piece,
have
actually.
a bar. You have little hearts, and like each heart is 2 hits. So as you collect these little heart pieces, when you get
They're like
when you
blue
get
orbs
4 of them.
from
Devil May
DMC5.
Cry, yes.
Sure, yeah.
Anyway, can we leave? It's fucking windy in here.
It is very windy. In fact, it is. In fact, the
I
wind
get-
is becoming more intense. Definitely around here.
It's windy.
I mean, we're already here. Just fix. I don't know. I got Cure Light Wounds. Can I fix him up to full?
I mean, you could definitely heal. You can definitely heal him for. You can definitely heal him further, but he was already put into the positives, and he is still not conscious.
Slap.
we
Tie
need
him to the
to,
back of Gator. He'll be fine. Let's go.
Further in, or just go?
I don't
no,
know.
we need to retreat.
All right,
we need to fall
fine.
back.
Yeah.
Every 3, honestly, I don't care. Go.
We know where this is. We can always come back later, but this also isn't
The
where we're
entrance is
supposed
gonna
to
be
be.
frozen shut once we come back, I bet you.
Alchemist fire.
Well, it's not. But
Because we
Okay.
haven't come back yet, you
Because
well, okay. This isn't where we're supposed to be, and
Yeah, let's leave.
if we continue forward, Lloyd will die. So yeah, I'm sorry, but lawful good.
Let's
I choose to
retreat.
protect friend over potential treasure
Okay,
that's not
two
even
of
like
us-
the bandits we were trying to hunt.
2 of us vote for leaving, the rest isn't speaking up, that's 2 against none. Let's fucking go already.
Alright.
I voted
What did you vote for?
leave.
Alright, let's go. Fine. Fine.
Leave the cave.
What treasure?
Yeah, let's...
Oh, we can get treasure later. Right now, our friend's life is in danger.
Forget
You
about
can always
it.
come back here.
Days.
You can always come back here after you like visit town, because what I'm gonna do is you won't have to find this place again. You can just fast travel here at any time.
Okay. See, I'm used to DMs taking over like, oh, well, if you leave now, things might change. Ooh.
Oh no, I mean things may definitely possibly change, but at least you don't have to worry about finding this location again or doing the process.
I'm gonna BRB.
Alright, well, he's unconscious anyway. Alright.
Hmm.
Change us to another screen.
Okay. The process to escape from this
Oh, God.
cave of ice takes roughly about 6 to 9-ish minutes. You didn't go too far in, so the process isn't that extreme. You eventually get to the outside of the cave.
Alright.
Okay.
All right.
So are we walking or am I summoning horses?
I mean, I don't think it mechanically matters because
I
we're
mean,
not actually a significant distance away
Okay.
from
Good. I can
Marvel
get
or whatever.
great. I can get rid of that spell.
Well, I mean, it's a good spell. It's just we're technically not actually a day's travel away from it.
yeah.
We've just been exploring the wilds outside of the city border, so I don't think I don't think it. I don't know how Ray rules traveling, but I think because we're not actually moving him long distance, he doesn't
You're not within you. You are not within 1 day's travel of Marvel. You are probably closer to 3 to 4 days. But if you're just gonna go to Marvel, I mean, we're not gonna do anything crazy. It's just
I
gonna
mean,
be.
can we just, like Sylvian says, set up camp?
You can set up camp outside here if you wanted to like rest outside of the ice cave. It's actually surprisingly because being nearby, it's actually relatively cool. It protects you from the summer heat.
It should be winter! It's Christmas!
God dang it. Okay, but we have to go back to town to meet what's his face.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you want to camp out here. Regardless, it's not going to be.
I'm
Well,
here.
Here's my thing. This is nice, and we probably will want to do this at some point. But the thing is, this isn't actually like our mission. Our mission was to find the bandit camp and find the thing that got stolen from that one mage smith. And we haven't done that yet. So this isn't, yeah, from my perspective, in and out of character, this is a cool side quest thing. This isn't our main goal.
Well, from my perspective, we can just set camp and rest and continue on the next
Well,
day.
other than it would take more than one full rest to actually recover.
From my perspective, the
Take
Jedi
two.
are evil!
Maybe. Well, okay. To fully heal everyone, it would take 2 rests, and that's assuming
We use our
Lloyd
healing
actually
abilities.
wakes up, because I don't know what's wrong with Lloyd. I'm
He has
assuming he's not
more-
waking up from the non-lethal damage, but that might not actually be the case.
He has an identity crisis, we could say.
Did he turn the hourglass?
He
while
wants,
watching
yeah,
him?
he wants to be a dwarf.
No, not yet.
He's
Not yet,
figuring out
but
what
soon.
he should identify as.
And I'm still unsure of how I want it to happen because I don't know.
Does
I-
he now does he identify as an attack helicopter?
Not yet.
I also like the idea of, one, going back to actually find better resources to track down the bandits, but also turning in the shard and seeing if we can study it. Because I'll tell you guys, out of game, I want to see if we can like either put it in some sort of container that will like permanently like seal it and lock it up so that it can't be detected or scried on, or maybe turn it into a weapon that could be wielded by one of you guys safely.
Well, what are you guys do? Well, what are you gonna? Well, somebody as the voice of the party tell the DM what you guys are gonna be doing. Currently,
I
to
vote
my
we
knowledge.
head back to Marvel.
Okay. You start walking away from the ice cave. Gradually, as you move further and further away, the temperature once again starts going back up, starts increasing again until it is about where it was when you guys were searching for things. And after probably about a couple of hours, the first thing that happens is that Lloyd does wake up. He's just very groggy.
So Lloyd is like me right now.
Yeah.
Me.
So Lloyd does wake up. Just very groggy and, almost like somebody who woke up from a drug-induced sleep, basically.
Wake up, you junkie!
So Ray, on a horseback, how long does it take us to get back to Marvel?
If you're going to do horseback, it'll take you probably 3 days. You'll cut down your trip by there, which means it's
3 days earlier.
which means it is about the time where you probably should be meeting Malthus.
We're a day late. No.
I will summon the horses so that we can get there quicker.
Are there city? Actually, hold on. I don't know if I should ask this, but are there like city hostile events set up for this campaign, Ray?
Maybe.
Or is there like
Maybe.
Okay, when you say hostile, do you mean hostile or hostile?
But well, basically, I want to know is the crime rate on the city so high that there
Okay.
might be like okay, roll random encounter. Oh, you got mugged by like this gang of like bandits that are.
So you mean hostile?
Mafia.
A hostel is like a
Hostile, yes.
hotel.
So
I'm not gonna tell you.
Why are you teaching the American? It's an accent problem.
oh gosh. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go back to Lincoln Park Asmodeus fan.
So, you go back into like the middle class area where he resides, well, actually the more richer area, and you will eventually come upon his shop. When you get there, it's in the middle of the afternoon. You'll see a couple of people leave the shop, and then when you go, they don't really look anything unusual. They just look like customers, and you'll eventually come in, and you'll see Malthus in front of his in front of the desk. Oh, there you guys are.
Here we are, yet again. Scotland, looking for gamer girl feet. I write a piece of paper and I slide it over to him, and it just says, "Are you ready?"
Yes. In fact, I've actually been ready for over a day.
Yeah,
But,
sorry about that. We were out in the woods.
It's all right. Your friends your friends told me that you might be a bit late.
See, I knew they'd be all right.
From my understanding,
yes.
they're currently staying at Diagoin's Inn. They were asking me some questions similar to you guys about this Azal cult. Again, I haven't learned anything more from them, to be honest.
I told him everything that we knew. Sorry, out of character. We went over everything that I told them from the Discord thing. I told the party, and I'm pretty sure I told Melphus.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're asking as for the Azal cult, I have not learned anything new.
Okay.
But I'm more eager to look at the object that you have found. I've been poring over some old tech. I have been poring over more and more texts as well to see if I could relearn a couple of things. Why don't we go into the back of my place and talk about this a bit more privately?
Okay, I was trying to remember what I had told them, so I was confirming with you.
Carlos whispers.
It's been a couple of weeks since we did that.
Anyway, why don't we go into the back of my shop and we can start talking a bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go in the back of your shop, all right.
Hey.
Ew.
Oh no.
What say you about that, Alex?
So what Melphus will do?
Looking real submissive and pretty. Why don't you get that femboy ass over on Daddy's lap?
Wait, where's Lilith? How does Lilith respond to this?
He doesn't actually say that.
I hope not.
Damn, why not?
So
because he's not gay. I actually rolled for this at the start of the campaign.
So Melphus will open up.
Is that actually a thing that you did?
Yeah, I do that with actually quite a few characters, just because I think it makes them more interesting. Because I roll for random personality traits.
I rolled Sigma. He's like, just doesn't care. He's got bigger things on his mind, like that grind.
Anyway, Melphus will take a sign. Will reach for something under his desk, and he'll pull out a sign of which he'll put on the front of the shop, which says back in 2 hours, along with the list. He'll also then use his arcane mark spell to put the actual time when he closed up the shop. He'll then close the shop, lock it, and he'll guide you into the back of his. And he will guide you then into the back of his store.
Right?
Yes.
I'm gonna take Gator to this, and I'm going to make a handle animal check, if you don't mind.
Okay.
To make him perform the god animal trick.
Okay.
Outside of the shop, which is DC 15. Gator makes angry goose noises at everyone entering and within 5 feet of the door.
Gator stands completely still. Almost motionless in front of the store. It's very eerie for people on the outside.
Can we say for flavor, like a tall, fluffy hat appears on his head?
Wait, I
You
have
could put it
prestidigitation. Can I
you
make
can
one
put it-
appear?
Sure.
I cast prestidigitation and make an illusion of a hat appear on his head. There you
Put a
go.
rifle in his wing.
There's a little hat. There is a little fluffy hat on his head.
On a
He
musk.
does not make. He makes no move because he's been ordered by Kevin. He makes no motion or even looks at it.
He's the Queen's Guard. Let's go.
So you come.
You by wrong gender.
So you go to the back of the store. So you go to the back of the store, and you'll come to what looks like an office area. The office area. There's a window in the back of the office, but it looks like it has been covered by a curtain on the inside. He's also got a lot more things set off, a lot more objects and things that have been set off to the side. There's a massive front desk. He has a massive wooden desk in front of him, far bigger than for what his needs require, along with several cabinets that contain various objects, specifically of Viancano origin. In the center of the room, there seems to be a magic. There is this glowing blue circle with eldritch runes etched into it, and you can see what looks like blue energy emitting from it. Welcome to my office. This is where I perform. This is where I have to do. This is where I conduct any more, or I should say, trades that don't need to be disclosed to the public.
Do you mean like perhaps drugs?
No.
Oh,
Things of magic. Things, young lady, of magical nature that clients may
magic drugs?
What? No, I don't deal with drugs. God, I understand that. I understand that I'm a tiefling, and I deal with dark
Well,
magic.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to. Wasn't it supposed to be a racial thing? I just.
Rin raises her hand as if to try to signal I want to say something.
What is it?
I don't mean to offend, but does it have to look this shady?
I'm back. What have I missed?
I prefer it looking like this.
He likes the dark.
Rin
Let him like the dark.
Gives him a
Otherwise, I don't have a proper
Look.
breathing space in my house.
and she gets a hold of Ravel and protectively is next to him.
All right.
I mean,
What do you say that we begin?
I mean, Rin, I can cast light if it's too dark for you.
The glow from the eldritch runes that he's written onto the floor of his office, also seem to are given off more than enough light to illuminate the room.
Oh, well then it's fine. Get over it.
Satan?
Shall we begin?
Shylud.
So, let's take a look at let's take a look again at that shard of shadow.
All right. Roland pulls out the box. He undoes the lock on it, and he slowly opens it up to let the light from the mythical object pour into the room. And he, putting on a pair of thick leather workman's gloves, like the type of blacksmith might use, he picks it up out of the box.
You feel you're an Asmar, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel very uncomfortable even with the gloves holding that object.
I feel so dirty. Ugh. He says in his mind.
Yet again, Violus goes to the white supremacy.
Disgusting
what?
black creatures.
This is Naraka Blade Point now.
Oh, that reminds me of that. Shut up! That reminds me of that Sonic the Hedgehog thing where you play Shadow and he allies with the aliens and he's like, ugh, disgusting black creatures.
Yeah, right. They're called black creatures in the game.
Yeah, they called it. He says disgusting black creatures, and that is taken out of context so much.
Anyway, Malthus will take some books, and he will he will then motion to Ravelon to bring the gem forward, specifically eyeing the blue circle that he has written in there.
Okay. Sorry guys, I'm back. Okay. I'm really sorry. I'm going to hand agency of my characters over to the party. I'm for the most part, Lilith and Ravelon are gonna cooperate. But I gotta go. So sorry.
Oh no.
Bye. Thank you for playing. Always lovely having you.
If I can be back before I have to go, if you guys are like still playing like several hours from now, I might be able to catch the end of it. But yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye. So since Ravelon will do that, he will, he'll do it as Malthus requested, and then the gem will lift up and begin to float in the center of the room. Afterwards, Malthus will pour over take some books out, and list the party. So, let's begin. Let's recap on what we know. This right here, the Shard of Shadow, is an ancient Vion artifact, supposedly created during the time where Azal was summoned into the world. According to lore, during his reign, 7 shards were produced. These shards containing extremely powerful dark magic. The shards were used by his followers a long time ago to gain great power. They were only used actively for, I believe, 10 years. Roughly 10 years, and then they completely disappeared off the face of any known history afterwards. According to legend, there were 7 created as a result in total. For the most part, those legends and the powers of these shards have passed into myth and have become, as a result, icons that most cults have tried to seek out, but none have ever found, until you guys have brought it into my shop. Now, on top of that, that's what we have known from the last time I talked to you. Now, I've learned a couple of more things in between the same time, while you guys were gone. The Shards of Shadow were directly connected to an object, which was keenly referred to in Vion history called the Conduit. What this object is, I don't know, but from what my understanding, it was a large grail-shaped object. Supposedly, the shards and this conduit are intertwined.
Right.
Anyone, unless you guys remember this, anyone can attempt a DC 5 Wisdom check.
I remember this, and Kevin will give a stern look, and pretty much as soon as he notices someone talking about the conduit, he will shush them immediately.
7. I know what this is.
No, you don't. You weren't there.
Yeah, I actually can't make this check.
I know, that's why I rolled.
All right, Rin,
I totally know what that is.
Rin, you remember this. This was the Grail thing that Catherine... This sounds very similar to what Marcus Arameus was talking about when you guys were doing the... you guys were sneaking under in that sewer, and you overheard a conversation that you shouldn't. You know for a fact that this is the same... this sounds exactly like the same object that Malthus is talking about.
Ren's bushy tail even more bushes.
The object referred to the conduit is another central piece of the Azal belief. Those who supposedly imbibe... Legends state that those who supposedly imbibe within the blood that is produced by the conduit are resurrected upon death as true devils.
Oh, lovely.
And as well, the resurrection is almost immediately as well. Only within a few days after they die do they rise in a more powerful form.
That doesn't sound like immediate, to be fair.
Well,
Am I there?
You're there. Look, it's immediate if you consider how long it takes usually a soul sentenced to the 9 circles of hell takes to become a true devil. It usually takes aeons or a time period that we really can't fathom as mortals. But for something like that to be completed in only a few days, that is a monumental increase in speed. On top of that,
I'm gonna
there's
not.
on top of that, there's no telling what kind of devil they could become. The stipulation being that anyone who drinks the conduit obeys Azal no matter what. Even if somebody like Asmodeus tells them an order, those who drink of the conduit and become true devils must only obey Azal, and they have no capacity to betray him.
That sounds oddly convenient for Aesol.
I could see. The legends state also, at least surrounding the conduit, that the object in question has some sort of correlation directly with Azal as well. In other words, it wasn't just forged for the purpose of creating a devil army in days. It was also forged for something else, and it's directly related to the shards of shadow. Unfortunately, all the texts regarding that seem to disappear. Even with my collection, I cannot find anything more beyond that.
Well, that is more than we knew already, so that's a plus.
True. But keep in mind that these are mostly legends. I can't verify for 100% certainty that this conduit does operate in the manner of which it is stated. I would say it would be something to keep in mind.
Or if it even exists at all.
That's true. We haven't seen... That's true. I haven't actually seen proof of the conduit's existence. I just know that this is something that correlates directly to the legends of the seven shards of shadow. My hope, of course, is that it doesn't exist, because something like that could be easily abused to create a Plenier army within days. But given that also the Shard of Shadow, I now see that the Shard of Shadow exists, I'm inclined to somewhat doubt that it is indeed. I'm inclined to believe that it might exist. But of course, I certainly hope it does not. And if it does, at the very least, it's never been recovered. Now, the reason I set up these elaborate setup with all these rooms and such is there is something about the Shard of Shadow that I want to test. As you know, as I had mentioned earlier, there were many people of Azal's belief used these shards to give themselves great power. Power that mortals would not be. Power that mortals would I guess take a long time to gain, sometimes even never. I want to test not one, is this a function that does indeed exist, and two, can it be controlled?
I am not touching that shard with a broomstick that is 15 feet long, to be honest.
Kevin takes a step forward to Memphis, raises his spear towards him and says, before this goes out of hand and we probably have to kill you, I want to say your potions were out of date. You should probably try better next
My
time.
potions are absolutely fine.
Potion seller.
I was going to tell him how he only
you
healed
most
1
powerful
HP.
potions.
You're not fit for my
If he's going to
potions.
complain, he only rolled a 1. He's gonna blame Memphis, of course, not his own incompetence.
Listen here, you... Never mind. This is not what we're here for.
Potion seller, I'm going into combat. I need your strongest potions.
If you wanna try to shout at
Mouse
ahead.
actually got it.
And
Amazing.
Kevin gets in a ready stance with his spear.
Guys, relax. It's okay.
Easy now. Erin says that their tail is a bush from freaking out.
For this experiment, I've prepared probably my most powerful swords that I could utilize to block any influences from in and outside and outside of the circle. Now, the method they say that the use of the shard of shadow requires one to take the shard and implant it into their body. The implantation process is not as that might sound bad, but the process isn't as bad. It isn't as bad as you think. According to the legend, when the shard is moved towards one's skin, it sort of fuses to the individual. The individual can remove the shard in the same manner, just by grabbing their chest and willing the shard to come forth. Supposedly, while the shard is implanted, the individual gains great power.
But
There is
Uh-huh.
the but, of course, does exist.
I
But
knew it.
I don't. But that, and to add further to that, I actually am not quite certain what the consequence is. But
Reassuring.
we have this. But given that we have this object, and you say that there is an organization after it, I feel it would be very well prudent to see whether or not we can actually use this. We might be able to use it against them.
So what you're saying is one of us has to be the what's it called?
One of you guys will have to volunteer for this because while we are going through this procedure, I'm going to be using magic of my own in order to not only help one try to control the power, but also restrain them should anything go awry.
Would be the best candidate. For instance, that she's like pouting already.
He'll get up from out of his desk seat, take a walk around. He'll walk over to Kevin, take some looks at him, pass him by, look at Rin, won't look at you for more than a second before immediately passing you by. Same thing with Lloyd.
Rude.
He'll look at Ravelon, and he'll look at him very, very curiously. Then he'll, maybe you. Then he'll go to, he'll pass by Ash and then go, you as well. And then he'll go to Ari and go, close, but not as a little less you compared to the other two. He'll then from that point forward, he'll take about 5 minutes, walking around the room and looking only at Ravelon and Ash.
Kevin will give Memphis a slice smile and be like, "Oh, so you're one of those? You into scales?" Considering the fact that one of them is a snake and the other one is a half dragon, Kevin will give him like a really dirty look. You fucking scaly.
Bite me, Kevin.
Actually lost in game.
After probably about 5 minutes, he'll then only be looking at Ash.
Oh no. No.
I think compared between you and him, you would probably be the best one.
This seems like a horrible idea.
Yes, the one that rolls the worst for now.
And I think between the two of them, he's probably the best.
He? Who's talking he? I don't see any he over here.
You tell him, sister.
Wait.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I mean she, but your face seems so... Maybe I just don't understand Nagaji that well.
Yeah, he's right. You do look like a guy, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, yes. I think I'm going to want you to do this.
Do I have any saying on this? No? Okay, fuck you. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting a shard of something evil inside of my body. I have teachings, you know.
I volunteer for tribute.
To actually fight against this kind of thing, and
Ray.
you want to insert a shard of evil inside of my body? Are you
Ray,
actually
hey, Ray,
mental.
hey, Ray, if I
Mhm.
were to do it, how would that
Only
go?
2 people are fit for this. You can stop arguing.
Oh,
You're
shit.
out
Yes.
of the question already.
He looks at you like, I think honestly, you actually might be the best might be the best candidate for it. You're a
Why? Because it will corrupt me.
no, because you might actually be the most because honestly, I think you might be the most resistant to its effects. I'm getting
Thought
the
that
I
they
get I
just
don't have
looking
a
at
I
you.
don't as I said, I'm very keen on sensing dark because of my of course trade in dealing with dark magic. I am somewhat also keen when it comes to sensing when there are good auras nearby. And while I'm not and while it's not as powerful as as my senses on evil or artifacts that of a darker nature, I can still at least pinpoint when somebody that radiates the light is in my presence. I think because of your trade and because of your practice, you actually might be very resistant to its corrupting effects, if such things exist. I'm only please understand that I am only giving you as a suggestion because I feel compared to the others, you will have you will have a far better time resisting any effects. And of course, I will be there to pull the shard out should something go awry.
That doesn't seem reassuring to me.
Kevin
Well,
walks over and puts a necklace of garlic around Ash's head. This should help.
You have a necklace of garlic around you.
Kevin,
okay, question.
Kevin, are
Yeah?
you
Er-
shitting me?
Eric raises his
Kevin?
hand.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
Okay, so if you're gonna be here to pull out the shard, if something goes wrong, why can't it be anyone then? Like, okay, I get that he's gonna be the best to try and resist it, but if he doesn't want to do it, I'm up for it. I love science.
I understand that, but we need to see, as per how we need to see whether or not it can actually be utilized, or
I
whether it is safe to utilize. And unfortunately, a practitioner of the magic arts would probably be would not be sufficient for resisting it. In fact, possibly even more, possibly might even corrupt you further, because it is the nature of mages to seek out power.
that's
I
fair.
would know.
Okay.
I know that very well.
You know what? That is fair. I retract my question.
The nature of the divine, specifically of the good aligned divine, is to purge evil, which
Exactly.
makes
Why would they try to?
which makes you more suited to dealing with such things.
Think of it like this. So you've already gotten the chicken pox, and then you walk into a village that is consumed with the chicken pox. You're already inoculated against it. You're immune. So you're fine. That's kind of it. Your divine energy will help repel the evil of the shard,
But
if
if
I'm
I
understanding
do,
this correctly.
yes, but if I do willingly an act that I consider evil, then I won't have any divine powers later.
We won't know. We won't know that until we use it.
That's why this is science!
I don't think I don't think for us discuss. I don't think your god is going to punish you for the use of this if we are trying to uncover what this is capable of. And again,
That isn't reassuring at all.
and again, I've already prepared wards to ensure something that if something does go awry, we can end the experiment immediately. And stop pouring salt on my on my floor.
Help!
It's no, it does not help.
Yes, it does!
That only
It
helps
says
in
so in my
binding ghosts!
cookbook!
It only helps against certain hags. And
Oh, see, I heard ghosts. Sorry.
Ermi will go over to Ash,
Memphis,
pat
your
him on the
microphone
back,
broke off.
and says, like, if you see
that
Satan
only helps
elemental
against certain
coming,
hags. He'll cast prestidigitation to remove the salt and clean the floor.
No!
Ah, get wrecked.
I'm
Look,
gonna pour salt on Ash.
I'm insisting for you on this. You're the only one I can think. Your friend is currently T-posing right now, so you're the only one I can think of right now. That
Your
would
friend is
provoke this.
currently T-posing. God damn, you're right. Ash
Alright.
getting the robot, basically. This is your way of saying Ash getting the robot. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Ray, rechat because it's actually important. I just realized.
Okay. Can I make to the blind and I got you? Comment was salt out. I mean, sure.
Yo.
Anyway, I insist on this. If you weren't, and I understand. I understand. If anything goes wrong, I will completely understand if you never trust me again.
You will pay for the atonement.
I will pay. I insist that I will do. I insist. I promise. If something goes awry, I will complete. I will pay anything in your stead for the failure, for anything that goes wrong.
I'm going to look at Kevin. I'm going to look at Rin and the others, and I'm going to. Are you sure this is a good idea, or this is the only option that we have?
Kevin,
Rin is looking at him like with a worried face and like just shrugs because he doesn't know.
I
Kevin
think
is
this is
going to
gonna
take
be-
out
Nobody knows. What?
Kevin is going to take out a Sharpie and scribble the words "holy" on a water bottle and reach it to you. This might help, though. It is
So
holy
you're
water.
saying you are okay with this?
It's your decision.
Yeah. I mean, hey, why do you ask me?
I'm not gonna
I used to
pressure
ask
you
you for
into
allowance for
getting
shit
some
before.
voodoo evil magic inside you. Because ultimately I don't want you to get hurt. Or worse.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, if something happens to you, I'm going to threaten Memphis with more salt.
Please don't.
Well, don't screw up then.
Okay, if something bad happens to me, you have to take a bath every day, Kevin.
I do.
Yes. Do
I
it.
said before I take like 2 hours each morning to brush my throat. This is busy. Wrong Kevin.
No.
Bruh.
Okay, wrong Kevin. Sorry. Okay.
You fucking idiot. Anyway.
Oh well. I mean, I don't agree to this. I don't like this idea. It's making me very uncomfortable, but it's going to probably accelerate things further. If I turn into a demon, I'm going to haunt you forever.
You'll be fine, Liz. I'm sorry, Ash.
Kevin is going
I'll
to
say it and I
hand
said hi.
Lizzie a organ donor card and a pen.
What the hell's that?
If he dies, he can donate
Yes,
his
that's
organ.
reassuring. Write my will and testament right now, of course, Kevin.
Just take the shard so we can move on. It'll be fine.
Just give me the damn.
We're
just give
all
me the
look,
damn thing.
Ash. We're all right here with you. If anything goes wrong, we will save you.
Alright then.
I don't like this. I don't like this. And
You're-
guess we're doing this.
You're overreacting. Everything will be fine, my sneaky friend.
Famous last words.
Famous last words.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. I mean, Ralph maybe because he also has skates, but I don't think that's
Okay,
like.
move on.
We've been waffling
Basically,
for
what you're saying
20
is,
minutes.
Get on with it.
Yeah, we've been waffling for
Yeah.
20 minutes on this issue. I'd like to do more
Yeah.
than him and Ha in this shop. Either do it or don't.
Okay, this is the
Okay.
second party member you're willing to sacrifice and kick from the game, by the way, Mouse.
What are you talking about? They'll be fine.
yeah.
The DM,
yeah,
I know
Lawrence
for a
can die.
fact, the DM would not kill off a character like that for something the DM is suggesting.
Exactly, that's why he's gonna lose his powers and make a new character instead.
You're assuming too much, Mouse.
I would hope.
Any-
I would hope Ray is not that kind of DM.
Oh, yes.
I fully expect Lizzie to lose his powers until like a couple of levels and like be useless. I absolutely expect that.
Yeah.
Well, then don't do it.
Move on.
Either way. It's literally been 20 minutes. I've been watching the timer.
All right.
Okay, fine.
So do it or don't.
I'm going to grab the shard with a face. I'm going to do the expression of a meme, like, guess I'll die.
Yes,
Well, guess I'll die. Look, some of
How do we
you
do this?
may
Do I
die.
lick this thing? Do I put it on my forehead? Do I sit on it?
Some of you may die.
No,
but
that
is
is a
price
risk I'm willing to make.
I'm willing to That is
That's apparently me.
that is your character right now.
I'm living up to my Moslin roots. I'm done.
All right. So he will then go. Okay, walk into the center. Walk into the center of the circle.
Okay, if you're selling me to a devil to actually trigger the power of this thing to use me as a medium or something.
I just said that I'm blocking all inside and outside influences. He face palms and runs his hand down his face.
I think Eric is the only one that has.
Let's just say that I don't trust evil, and you can't say anything.
I'm not
If you
saying
don't buckle up, I'm gonna make chicken noises.
Don't you fucking dare.
Don't you fucking ignore.
Stop complaining then. You
Oh, then you
decided,
do it.
now deal with it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna do it if you won't do it.
I recommend that I recommend that you don't. He's
Yes,
got the
I
blade.
know.
We've now made a
but
step
stop
back and are gone
complaining.
back to arguing. He would have done it if you didn't.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get in the middle of the circle.
All right. Well, Melphis then prepares a few more. What looks like a few more. A few more wards. He pulls out a couple of He puts down a couple of more of what looks like some glowing rocks around the center of the area. All of them which seem to be etched with some kind of rune. All of them seem to be etched with various runes. Okay. And yeah. Let's begin what happens. Pause that.
Pause the ookie spooky music.
Actually, I'm going to ask you guys to be directed towards the stream.
Oh, wait, hold
I
on.
was right
I'm
about
gonna.
the cutscene. You gave me
Wait.
shit for it. Fuck you.
Wait, fuck shit.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta load up Twitch and then go to your stream so that I can watch it. All right, I'm gonna mute and deafen and then just watch your stream.
Okay.
All right. And then go to your stream so that I can watch it. All right, I'm gonna mute and deafen and then just watch your stream.
Okay.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
And just gonna verify a bit. Only stay muted enough so that you can verify that there's sound. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see that the viewers at home in a moment.
Let us proceed.
Fucking Dark Souls.
Come on.
Lizzie, are you alone?
I'm trying to open the
What the
stream,
fuck
but
was
I
that?
can't for some reason.
What's even happening? Ray's frozen, nobody's talking, everybody's frozen, some people are deafened. What's happening?
There was a cutscene playing.
Oh.
How do I go
Yeah, and
back
I was
to?
trying to open Twitch and I couldn't.
Yeah, you're Dante. All right, so wait, hold on. So the Argonian was Ash. Who was the Shrine Maiden? I'm gonna guess that.
That would have been.
The Shrine Maiden is Alex. Link is Ravalon. The guy that was furiously masturbating to a book, I assume was you.
I didn't even see that. I just. Oh wait,
You were
I
on the side scribbling in the book, but it was in front of your crotch, so it looked like you were busting a fat one.
I didn't even see that, and I'm gonna have to watch it
Yeah.
again.
I will be.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
were very busy, bro.
I will. I will be.
That's it.
I will.
It legit looked like you were busting one out. Bro. Also, the rest of the party is still muted, and I probably expect Ray to be like, "Oh fuck, I'm muted."
No, I can hear him.
I'm here.
I'm not. I can hear you.
What?
I can hear everybody
Why are they muted
except.
for me. What?
No,
Okay, let me 1 second.
I didn't even see that. I saw like a guy in the Dark Souls Elite Knight armor.
Oh yeah, that's Lloyd. That's main.
Okay.
But yeah, furiously, like, damn, that book had it coming. Jesus Christ. Oh, we gotta need to buy a new one after that. Jesus. I still can't hear anyone else. Jesus.
That's
So
weird.
Anyways.
Nobody's talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Ray.
Nobody. That's the thing.
Masturbating
Nobody
to a
is.
book? I
Nobody
was-
was talking.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I was so confused. You still had like the muted sign next to your name, and I was like, wait, what?
Okay.
So-
And I'm gonna send something to Liz in private, and then I'm gonna turn back on the music. And then Liz, you can read that.
Okay.
Maybe Memphis has like some exotic books you can borrow after you mess with your
Oh.
rubber cement gun.
You can read that, Liz, and then you can react as you see fit.
Yeah.
While Liz is reading that, I'm gonna go be right back because I have to pee again.
I wanna get me some more soup because I'm hungry.
Where's my private chat? Oh, there it is. Hmm.
But anyway, now Liz is Dante, and that's hilarious to me.
Okay, okay. Fuck that thing. Fuck that thing here out on forever. And if there's any more, we have to probably keep them as far away from each other so no one ever finds them. This is way too dangerous. This is not okay. This is not a thing that should exist, basically.
Well, I mean, it's demonic, so. Anyway,
I'm
I'll
back.
be right back.
Yeah, fuck this thing.
So, Dead Wait, when's Devil May Cry Remake Part 2 gonna come out? With the edgy Fedora Man sing Virgil.
Since I didn't see the cutscene because I was unable to open Twitch in time because my computer is slow as hell.
You turned into Devil Trigger Dante from Devil May Cry 3. It was sword and everything. You literally turned into Dante. So I guess you got a demon form, like a legit demon form. Which is the exact opposite of whatever the fuck you would ever want as a paladin.
Yeah.
So in layman's terms, we got a For having this, we're probably gonna have more difficult fights, but you're never gonna use it, so this is a big L for us as a party.
Yeah. Especially with 2 paladins in it.
Yeah. And of course, combat is going to get adjusted to be more difficult because we have this now. This is probably gonna go into our party wealth chart. We're gonna have negative money in the future. We're actually gonna have to pay someone for this.
In other words, fuck. This is not okay.
Dude, I'm like dying.
Failure.
I am now back.
I'll quickly go see if my super swap.
GTA Online. That's funny. All right, Liz, did you read everything?
Yep.
Okay.
And fuck that. And as I said before, you went out. Fuck that thing. Nope. 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 Nobody should have this. And if there's more of this, they should never go even near each other.
So currently, you have the shard in you, as you are saying that.
I will it with all my might to get away from that thing.
So you will it with all your might. You watch as like a little bit of energy comes out on your chest. The shard flies out of you, goes back into your hand. In a flash of light, your body returns to normal.
Rin like rushes towards him and like pats him down like,
Towards
are you okay? Are
Memphis.
you alive?
I'm going
How
to
many
grab the
fingers am I
shard,
holding up? Oh wait,
place
I
it
have
on
a
the ground,
necklace.
walk towards this guy, and I'm going to slap his face.
You just slap him like, oh, I may deserve. I think I might have deserved that.
I slap him
Yep.
again.
Ah, stop it!
Kevin will sprinkle salt over both of them.
Yeah, you get in my eyes. Stop. Ah.
For the record, the soup I have is chicken noodle soup because I'm addicted to cock. I mean chicken.
What? Guess now that's a thing.
Yeah, chicken soup is good. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
That was well. Aside from your friend's obvious discomfort, there was a lot I was able to gather from that. I've never seen a demon form like that.
I'm glad you did gather a lot of things. I gathered that I never want to touch this thing again. That's what I gathered.
But
how do we break it?
I'm just going to get away from that room like fuming, like completely.
He looks at it like
angry. About
he'll look like, well, the good news is he was able to control it, or at least he was able to keep his sanity, unlike your fairy friend over there. She T-poses because he's not here.
She T-poses while trying to activate the voice mode, which is broken again. So, we know how it works. Can we break it now?
I don't think so.
So what
Why
do we
not?
do with it?
And Kevin pulls out a comically large wooden hammer he got from the store specifically for this.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Raging power attack.
You hit the crystal. The hammer in your hand explodes upon contact with the shard, dealing It deals 16 points of damage to you from the explosion.
So basically, when Gimli tried to hammer that one ring.
Yes. You're also knocked on your. You're also completely knocked on your back.
Okay, that's not too much damage. I had temporary HP from raging. That's good. I'm gonna get a bigger hammer.
I think you'll
You
need a
can't.
bigger
You can't
health
do
pool.
that. This is an artifact. It's not going to be destroyed by such measly, mundane methods.
I'm back. I'm back.
Well, how do we destroy it then?
I don't know. I've never been able. There's no method. There's nothing written in my books that speak of the means of destroying this artifact.
Then we'll go up to the artifact and like whisper, "You aren't special."
The artifact continues to produce black smoke, as it has been.
Vibrates slightly in anger.
Your sexuality doesn't matter.
The artifact continues to emit black smoke.
No one loves you.
Well, fuck you too, and then she walks off. Well, insults don't work.
No, I can't imagine why in any capacity they would.
Magic artifact. Hell if I know. Some of the stupid stuff works.
Liz has been kidnapped by his family again.
So, what Malthus will then take this time to explain to you what he was able to see when he was connected to Liz with his magic, and he'll actually. And I'm going to upload this PDF to the loot section because now you guys know how to use the shard and what it will give you.
Well, we were using it on a controlled space. If we use it like outside of in the field, there's no way we can predict what's going to happen.
So, as an FYI, you now have, as I told you towards the beginning of this adventure, or I think the beginning towards the actual, at the end of the intro, you guys have Mythic. You now have, this is your source of Mythic.
Yeah, we've.
Yeah, source that no one will ever.
Okay, I don't remember with who. I don't remember who. I think it was with Vilas, but I actually think he owes me $5 because I called this. I wrote this down somewhere. I made a bet with someone. I don't remember who. Someone owes me $5. I fucking called this.
Wasn't me. Because I have no money.
So you guys can feel free to pour over that PDF to see what you get from it.
I'm gonna download it right
You get nothing. You lose.
Well, I'll go over it with you guys then on stream, so you guys have the idea, because you don't. It's no more than just Mythic.
Ray, where is the PDF?
It's in the loot section.
Devil form. All of these voices inside of my head. Arm on fire, veins burning red. Frustration, it's getting bigger.
Now it's canon that that's the music you hear when you touch the shard.
Hey, that is a bop.
Bang, bang. This is America.
Sweet Caroline. Bang, bang, bang.
So, the main use, while you guys might be able to, if you experiment a bit, find more uses with the shard, the main use is you're going to use it to give yourself a boost of Mythic. It's a full run action to use, and it provokes attacks of opportunity. It also is a full run action to remove. During the time you use it, you count as a native outsider. As well as your former creature type for spell and ability effects. So if you're a humanoid and you put the shard in you, you count as both a humanoid and an outsider.
Question. Very important. What if you are polymorphed and you use the shard?
You count if you polymorph into, say, like, I don't know, a
T-Rex.
You will count as a dragon. You will count Well, you lose that creature type when you polymorph temporarily, so you would count
Yeah,
as
that's
whatever
what
your
I'm
polymorph.
asking.
That you would count as whatever you're polymorphed as plus an outsider.
So I would
Okay.
count as a
Okay, now it's the
dinosaur
question.
outsider?
So, on top of that, once you transform, you get a +2 profane bonus to AC and CMD, 10 movement speed increase. You get completely healed. You get completely healed in the form of temporary HP, and that temporary HP is equal to the difference between your max and current HP. And then you get a bonus 10 temporary HP on top of that. Fast healing 5, so you can actually heal your regular hit point damage from this. +2 to any 2 ability scores of your choice. You get the resistances as if you were a devil. You don't get fire immunity, so you'll get 10 fire immunity, 10 resistance in place of that. You don't get the poison immunity, but you get a +2 bonus against poison. You're a spellcaster. All of your spells have an increased caster level of 2 for the purposes of durations, effects, range.
I love this already.
And all the spells you get a +2 DC. You can also then recast, for each spell level you have, recast one spell that you've already expended.
Right back again.
You're 2 levels higher for any class level dependent abilities. You get damage reduction 5, can't be broken. You can understand Draconic, Infernal, and Abyssal during this time. You can't speak it, but you can understand it. And you get a single mythic path of your choice. You get all the abilities that you would get from Mythic, including whatever your tier 1 ability is. It'll explain it. The Mythic section's a bit more, it's a bit wordy. I'm not going to say it on stream. You can take a look on that. It's very clearly defined in what you're able to do. The only thing I will say is you don't get the bonus HP from your Mythic path. And while you're using the shard, you have an unlimited Mythic pool. Keep in mind that the moment the shard is removed, you lose all the benefits. So you can only use this. You can only get these bonuses when you use the shard. There are consequences for using the shard, in that
Of course there are.
in fact, there is going to be it's going to drain your max HP temporarily for each round you use it. So for each round you use it, you lose 2 hit points off of your maximum. They come back at the rate of 1 per day, but you can also heal check to give it 20. Magical healing does not accelerate this. It will always it's only going to come back at that rate.
What about using bandage of recovery or?
It does nothing. Literally, there's no means to get it any higher than 2 per day. You
Well, keep going. I have some questions, but we'll get to those when we get there.
You can only use the shard safely for 1 minute, plus 1 additional round per your charisma modifier. If you go past that limit, you have to start making will saves, or you're going to start attacking your friends. On this turn that you know for an absolute fact you're going, like the next turn over, you're going to start going crazy. You can't, or like the turn where you know for a fact that you're going to start going crazy, you can remove the shard, and it won't cause any penalty. You can also have your friends yell at you to try to give you bonuses on the save, because it will be a will save to go crazy.
And that's where I have one problem. It doesn't say what the DC of that save is.
The DC,
It actually doesn't
it
even
does.
specify what kind of save. Like,
Yeah.
it says
Probably the DC
when-
is going to be higher the more time you use it.
The DC is specified, Kevin. It starts at
Give me
16.
1 second.
It,
Where is it? There is one thing.
the DC is specified starting at 16, and then for every round after that, it increases by 4.
Damn.
So obviously, the only time you'll want to go past your duration is if you know for a fact that like you need those extra rounds to kill something.
Okay, after okay, never mind then.
Obviously,
There's one line at the bottom that bothers me. But sure.
the end of it, you'll get to radiate. You'll radiate an evil aura for the remainder of the day once you radiate. Once you've used it. So if you use it once, you're gonna be detected as evil for the rest of the day.
So
That
right
doesn't-
now I'm going to be detected as evil.
Correct. Right now you're done the detect. you're being detected as evil.
What is the consequence of a paladin using it?
You lose your power. States at the very bottom.
It's stated at the bottom that if you're consistently using it for power, you will lose your features. But you have to be consistently using it. Obviously, using it to try to save your friends, that's they'll look down on it, but it's fine. You're not using it for evil. But if you're consistently using it, that's going to be where the problem is.
Last resort, basically. Okay, gotcha.
I won't go the non-combat functions because there's obviously mythic abilities that aren't exactly combat related. If you're going to use the shard for a non-combat related reason, you have to use we won't really count the 1 minute duration. It'll be like you'll describe to me what you're using the shard for. It's like you're tapping into it temporarily. And then we'll go over like what will happen to you. So it's not non-combat stuff. Obviously, the longer you do it, the more damage you're going to be taking to your maximum. But we'll go over that when the time comes. Should you use it? There are 7 shards. I'm not going to go over this too much. You can look at this on your own. But there's 7 shards in the campaign. If you can use more than 1 shard, and you can actually increase the benefits.
And you use the 7 shards, you're sending to a demon god. Okay, gotcha. Probably.
Anyway, any questions above table?
Pause doesn't give me reassurance, Ray.
So anyone can use this now, or just
anyone can use this?
I don't know. It's shit's evil and shit.
Looks fine. I have an issue with the penalties, but I guess it's a lot of power, so that's fine. Major issue. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get these from the 6 other bosses. So knowing that the bosses have this is kind of like, oof. It's gonna be shit fighting them, because I bet they're gonna be using these.
Yeah.
There's 6 bosses left. There's 6 of the Mayo Schläging Schlong girls left.
Well, the first boss, quote unquote, wasn't using this.
They're probably gonna be using them.
Actually, the restraint seems pretty based.
Oh, and one more thing also. Whatever mythic path you choose the first time, like that's the one that you're stuck with. So if you choose champion, you can't choose stuff from Archmage.
Do you count as an outsider while using this?
Yes, you do. You count as actually an outsider and your former creature type, so you count as both.
Since level of mythic gives you actually a hit die when you use it, you gain temporary HP while you use this, or
you do
not for the mythic, but you do get other temporary HP. You get 10 temporary HP, but you don't actually get any HP from mythic, as he said and stated in the PDF. That's how I read that.
Correct.
Okay.
So you can
making sure.
You can use it to basically boost up your HP. If you see yourself at 1 and you need to I need to be at full now.
Oh yeah, it's also full heal, right?
It's also full heal.
So it heals you completely. It gives you 10 temp HP, but not the HP from your mythic tier. So you don't get to calculate that in.
Okay.
So my question is now, Ray. What happens if you use this after a polymorph or enlarged person effect?
Polymorph or enlarged person effect. I mean, you just get the bonuses. If you're polymorph, you keep it. If you're polymorph, you get the creature type from. You just count as the creature type that you're currently in, and then along with outsider.
Okay, so we can cheese the system and make a large outsider by casting a large person before, and then putting that inside of someone's gooch.
Yes.
Good.
Actually, it's not even cheesing because it does state it states you count as both, so a large person still works on you.
Oh my god, this is going to be so busted because my build is a polymorph build.
True, but keep in mind, you're only going to be able to safely use it for 1 minute.
Yeah, I know, and I don't plan
There-
to use it
There's a
unless it's
there's
like
a there is
EPK or
there's things in place. Plus, there's also stuff that aren't stated. Like there's going to be the obvious. There is there's consequences for using it that are not stated here. But I'm keeping those to myself. You guys will just have to see what happens if you end up using it one time.
well, I already
Okay,
used it one time.
so now that we know what this does, um,
So yeah, in game,
when
Malthus kind of explains to you what's in the
yeah,
PDF, like what kind of powers you could surmise to take.
Kevin looks at Memphis. So where do you plan to keep this?
I don't.
Good point. I shall order more salt then.
It's not. Salt does nothing.
Rice it is.
Rice is the. If it didn't look like you could split me, I'd smack you. If it didn't look like you could split me in two.
Good
Doesn't even
choice
look
of
at him, but
words.
just shit-eating grin.
Well, if you're really not comfortable with holding on to this kind of power, I'm more than willing to hold on to it. But at the same time, I don't exactly like the idea of a cult coming after me. There's only so much I could do to fend off if they sent sufficient numbers. To be honest, given what kind of power is radiating from here, the temptation for using it is unfortunately, I have to say, even for me, is too high. I wouldn't want this here.
Dig it up we shall then.
Well, there's not much to say about this other than 6 more to go.
Well, we've learned what it can do. Well, we've learned it does. We've learned what kind of powers it can give, and we've learned what kind of and I've managed to learn in between you were gone some more history about it.
I've returned. Sorry.
It's okay.
Friends, their cat got run over, so I had to go apply aid and a shovel.
Oh shit.
That
Family emergency. I'm back.
Oh, okay. Puppy wasn't anything too serious.
He
That
just
doesn't-
said.
I know, but like
Well, they needed a hug and also my shovel.
that just okay.
In that order?
Moving on.
Yes, in that order.
Holy shit. Anyway. So, well, we've learned what it can do in terms of power, and we've learned some more history about it. It's up to you whether you want to leave it here, though I would really hope you would not. The temptation for using it is far too great.
I'll take it.
I guess we'll keep it then. Not a fan, but might as well then, I guess.
Well,
By the way, I'm not listening any of this. I just stormed out of the room. Just an FYI.
Alright. Kevin puts it back in the box and he then proceeds to pour salt and rice over the shard. And then
not gonna
closes the
do.
box.
That's not gonna do anything. Oh my god.
I
That's why
know.
did happen.
Just let him have his fun. Look, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid, I usually let his antics slide. Just you learn to live with him, Melfess. You learn to live with him. Sylvian got all quiet. Like I feel like I'm being attacked.
No, I'm like I'm like thinking, okay, how can I make this even more stupid? I mean, I guess at the very least, if someone opens the box, all they see is rice and salt, and maybe they think it's a cook box.
It's not awful. Anyway.
Well, I will continue to look more into the history of the shard. Maybe I could find. Maybe I'll even go to the local library and see if I can find more history about it. There must be some There's always a method for undoing some kind of artifact, so there certainly must be something for this. for the Shard of Shadow. The real question is this: do you guys know where the others are? Obviously, you found this one. I guess it could have been from chance too, but
I more like stumbled into it.
We should totally find these other shards and have all of them.
Yeah, so they can combine and summon an evil, devil-like person. Heck, maybe we'll summon an evil voodoo pirate god. That's a tiefling or something, and he throws his hands in the air like, ooh.
That wouldn't be
Or
awful.
summon a Hans.
Summon Hans. No, this is going to be my character's new plot hook. He's going to get super into these shards.
I'm gonna eat the rice after it's been corrupted and see if I die or not.
Do it. Anyway, do you have...
It doesn't taste any different than it would normally.
Wait, is it cooked rice or uncooked?
I put uncooked rice and salt.
Oh god, no.
I also put
it's so
one piece
crunchy.
of garlic, Indian curry, and I put
That would
some
imply that
sausage
there is
string
an
around the
India
box.
in this world.
Okay, I put Meridian curry inside the box, and I tied a rope around it like a sausage twine. Because I am the cook of the group, you guys.
It was a joke. I'll explain it after the game. But no, we should totally find these other shards, guys. I think that's a pretty important thing to do. Do you have any leads? How did you find this one? I came into the group after they already had this thing, so little lost. I'm not completely caught up.
I think we told this to Memphis before, but I guess you weren't there. We went into an evil temple.
No, I got that. So this was just by chance.
Oh yeah, it's just laying on the ground inside of a box full of rice and salt.
Okay. Do you think maybe they could be in other temples? Was the temple just by chance, or do you think that maybe there's more temples? Because if there's a temple, there's a temple
Yes.
to whom?
Yeah, it was a temple to Azal, so kind of
Okay.
the Shadow Shard made for and by Azal was found in the temple made for and by Azal that were looking cultists looking for it that were made for and by Azal.
If
So
there
I
was
think the best chance is looking for temples of Azal.
right, so if there was a temple built, there's a way to find them.
Wait, hold on. Where was the temple found then? You told me the dungeon. Where was it found?
Ark
In
will
the
list off the forest where he encountered them, since he knows the woods, but not the exact
So Memphis,
location.
you know all of those refugees that come from that one direction on the map, like near
Yeah,
the
from
one
Vel.
farm.
Yes, from Velvras. I'm quite aware. It's been raising quite a ruckus since you.
We're gonna build a wall, and we're gonna make Velvras pay for it.
I'm going to slap you, mouse.
But yeah, around that area, because this is the reason why Velvras is now Cindervras, or however you want to call it.
I wonder
Or like
Where's-
Rubbleras.
Where's my
I wonder
map?
I wonder if there's other temples in that region as well.
Okay, why would they all be around the same location, or would they
I
be more
don't
spread
know.
out over the continent?
I don't know.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
you were
a-
just guessing. Yeah, I thought you were on. I thought you were on something. I'm sorry.
It is a Vion artifact, right? So our best guess is probably looking there. If we manage to cross the border without being ballistaed to death.
Well, you can get across the border. Well, from here you can get across the border relatively easily. Trotania is the one that controls the Great Wall, but getting deep into there is another quote. Getting deep into the Vion territory without being spotted, let alone crossing the Great Desert, that will be a different ordeal.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Liz, make a wisdom check.
Crossing Amazar shouldn't be too
Wisdom?
hard.
Oh, fuck me.
If you can't make this check, I'd be very surprised. Wait. Well, still make the check, but
I mean, never mind.
What do you get? Not 20?
yeah.
Wanna
Nice.
bet the DC is 20? And
No,
just
the
faint
DC was-
anyway.
No, the DC was 5.
You wasted all that luck on a crap roll.
Liz, you recall the dream that you had a while back. right when you left the first right when you left the temple the first time. You had that dream where you were floating above the continent, as I had described it.
Mm-hmm.
So as a reminder, Liz, you had a dream where you were floating above the continent. Around there, you saw what looked like seven.
Yeah, the 7 points where they were.
Yeah,
yes.
and then there was an 8th point that was black.
Mhm.
Can't say that. It's racist.
Is it though? I'm trying to describe the color. Well, whatever. Whatever.
It's
So,
not.
yeah.
It's not. He's just being a dick.
But yeah, there's your wisdom check. That is what you remember when he brings up that.
Yeah. So, do we have a map in hand?
You guys depends if anyone has a world map in your inventory.
I mean, probably this guy has one. So I'm going to come back down and I'm going to request for a map for him. Like I'm not asking you give me a map. Like angry, like still pissed off.
Melphis, not wanting to incur the paladin's ire any further, hastily produces a world map.
I'm going to write all the points into the map so we have like a visual aid. But I'm going to mark them like five each one. I'm going to mark them like 40 miles to the west of where they supposedly be. So even if the map is stolen, they are not going to be able to find any of the locations. And then I'm going to be moved around.
He's gonna look around. He's gonna look like, what is it that you're doing?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
just going to be a dick to him for probably a while after this.
I have been violated.
So I'm going to just mark that, pocket it, look it into the face, and then I'm going to just drop 5 gold pieces in front of him. So to not even discuss about the price of the map.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn around and go up, back up. I'll leave him like wondering what happened.
After about a minute, he'll just look at the door going, that map costed 50 gold.
Dude, I'm tapped out. You're gonna have to get it from him.
I'm not going anywhere near. I am not.
You know what? Consider it. Give him a discount. I wouldn't get on the bad side of an angsty paladin.
I think I'm probably just going to not talk to her for a little bit.
Him.
Anyway.
All right, which is it? I'm confused.
I don't know. I seriously don't know.
I know, and I choose not to tell either of you because I think it's funny. And he says he likes to do them in character.
I sincerely don't know. It's a snake.
Snakes have genders?
They have the sex, but anyway. It's hard to tell. They got that cloaca thing going on.
I mean, you can ask them.
That would require caring enough. I just call it. Or Ash. I refer to it in the third or second person.
I bet that's gonna not make her mad in a long while.
Anyway, moving on.
Well, I'll be here. I will be here, and I will try to look into more about this shard to the best of my abilities. You are I gave you the key to my place. You are more than welcome to come by and visit whether you need a place to sleep or if you need more information.
Well,
I figured being in contact with you may potentially have someone come my way, so I figure the best. So I think I think it's probably a good idea to stay in contact with you guys.
Sure.
Thinking about that, you are a mage. Do you have the ability to cast sending or something similar? And could there be items or other stuff that we could use to do it towards you, so we can stay in actual radio contact?
I can send I can do some sendings, yes. If you need to giving you guys sendings is going to be a bit of an issue, because unless there's somebody proficient in magic that can among your group.
Can I learn sending?
But I can always. But if I find anything, I can just send. I'll cast you a sending so that you can come back. That you can come back here.
Arcane Mark, Dancing Lights, Days, Detect Fiendish Presence, Detect Magic, Disrupt. No, I can't learn sending. That's unfortunate. Unless DM wants to bend the rules.
Is there
You just
anyway?
read the cantrips, right?
In any case,
I think so.
I guess we don't need to be here at the back of the store. When we go to the front, I can take care of anything that you guys need. For a journey that you might have coming up, or any kind of adventure you might want to do. I'm assuming that looking around for these shards is not going to be easy.
Yeah, assuming that none of them were yet found.
Let's hope not. Let's hope that you guys have a lead on where they might be before this Agal cult. Which I haven't heard anything about yet, but I'm going to assume that they're out there. I don't take you guys for liars.
It benefits no one for us to lie.
I don't know what to say. I mean, there's magic rocks that turns people into half demons. This is kind of a big blow, a big revelation to me. I didn't realize we were hauling around something like this, but I want more of them now.
Is this going to be like your mask collection now?
No. I just want
actually,
them.
we could put. That actually gives me a good idea. Can we put these like on the inside of a mask, so you just like put them onto your head like Jojo and turn into a vampire instead?
How big is the shard? That would.
Oh.
That's the first question.
Yeah, it's about one. The shard is pretty long at.
All right, I see. I was imagining it like the size of a football.
Yeah, same.
It's
You put
bigger.
it
It says like it's 1 meter long.
So you
It's a
put it
spear.
into the foreheads of the mask, and you just slam the mask onto your face. You become a cursed unicorn for 1 second, then you turn into Dante.
Turn into cars.
So it's not specifically in the lore section, because you guys now have access to the Shard of Shadow lore section. That it is a 1/2 meter long crystal.
Oh, that's a big crystal. Damn.
So Ray,
Cast minimize on it.
Ray, what you're telling me is basically the crystal is this, but in crystal form.
Yes.
I haven't sent it yet.
The crystal literally is where is it? The crystal literally is one of those Crash Bandicoot crystals, a proper floating crystal that's elongated.
Yes.
It's in the big of a 1 meter Jaffa cake box.
Why is that even a thing? Who needs 1 meter of Jaffa cake? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Because
Jaffa cake. I totally know what a Jaffa cake is. Dumb American here.
for fuck's sake. It's
a
like a
general
soft
chat.
biscuit with orange jelly and chocolate.
I think Americans call them soft cakes.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fucking.
I mean,
It's delicious.
Yeah,
See what it-
they're
Jaffa
full of
cake.
orange cream.
Oh, that's that actually
oh,
is.
it's a cookie. Okay, it's just a cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, a Jaffa cake.
Okay,
It's a
so
Jaffa cake. Jaffa has a big-
it's a chocolate covered cookie. No, yeah, we have those.
It looks actually more like orange.
I'll explain it later. It's not.
Anyway, I just looked them up. It's fine. We don't have these here in America.
Why not?
I don't, because we have so many other sweet things. There's an obesity crisis here. We're drowning in sweets.
We don't need it
Because
anymore.
there is every McDonald's in like a square kilometer.
Okay, there is an American version of these, and they're called Pim oranges. They're called
What are they called?
Pims. Like pimp, but without the second P. Just pims. Pinch orange biscuits or some shit. Yeah.
I've never had these, but anyway, moving
This
on.
is the American version. This is the,
Oh yeah. Like
Okay.
that, but better.
Anyway, he'll take you guys to the front of the counter. I don't know if Ash is still in the building.
Yeah, I am still in the building.
So you'll eventually see the rest of the guys come out to the area, and Malthus will take the front desk at his store, and he'll go, "Well, is there anything I can get? Is there anything I can outfit you with before you guys head out?"
Do you have
I'm
a?
just going to make a loud hissing noise, but not elaborate any further.
He will then go, I guess
That's
everyone
not an
is fine."
answer.
I guess
No,
everyone's-
I think we're good.
All right.
We bought 2 wands from you. I think I'm tapped out. I don't have any more cash.
Well, I guess I'll wish you guys then good fortune in the rest of your travels.
And so it begins.
If anyone, unless of course if you guys have any, if I can't sell you anything, if you need information about the area, I can help you with that as well.
You would not happen to have a Rose Prism Eon Stone, right?
Rose Prism Eon Stone? Let me check. That's within the time. Yes, I do. I even have the cracked and flawed versions if you need that.
Can I have a cracked one?
Sure. He looks at Liz and he goes like, maybe here, as a token of good faith, I'll give you this one for free.
Oh, thank you. Well,
I barely spoke to the guy. I got nothing to say to him. Sorry.
yeah.
I
Everyone looks
do
kind
have a
of-
question. Do you know where the bandit camp is? Long shot, but we went looking for, what was it, 5-6 days, and all we found was an ice cave.
Oh, you found the ice cave.
Yeah, we got like a heart container from it. I'm sorry, I don't know it's a heart container. We found like a frozen heart. I broke it. I used my scorching ray to get it out of the frozen fountain. What was that thing? He turns to the rest of the party. Would you say it was a fountain?
Technically?
I mean, it kind of looks like a fountain that got frozen over.
I've heard about the ice cave.
Well,
Supposedly, about a few months ago, actually, about a few months ago, that cave supposedly was actually a normal cave, but then it just completely froze over.
well, we
Nobody
would
knows why.
we went in there with all intentions of stopping whatever was happening, and then it was really cold, so we need to get some winter gear for the party if we're going to go back there. But our main objective right now is to find a bandit camp to help some lady. He turns to Ravelon to elaborate because he's kind of lost.
Revlon 2 poses.
Yeah, I assume Ravelon would fill us in, and then we're doing that. Do you have any helpful clues?
I've heard where they might normally where they've been normally operating and targeting. It's usually been around the southern and western parts of the town, actually.
That
That's
is
what
super helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want, I would suggest looking more towards the southwest if you're trying to find out where they're at.
Alright, hold on. I gotta write this down in my notes. Southwest for bandit camp.
That's ideally where you're gonna want to look, because that's where I hear they target the most. I'm pretty sure they stay away from the roads, so you're gonna have to do a bit more. You'll probably have to do a bit of exploration, because they definitely are going to be staying away from the roads. Supposedly, I guess if you find one, because they think they. I guess if you find one, they might, and you can take them alive. Maybe you can try questioning them as well.
Yeah. Yes. Take them alive. Hmm.
But I know where they. But I know generally where they operate at, or at least from where the people that have been attacked, kidnapped, or robbed from.
I feel really stupid that we never asked where the bandit camp was before we went looking for it. But this is out of character and in character. Did we ever do that?
I think we got told where it was, like about where.
And it still took us 5 days and didn't see anything? God, we suck.
They're not.
I mean,
these guys,
okay.
these guys are kind of. These guys, to be honest, are actually like. They're hiding wherever their camp is. They're hiding very well. We haven't been able, because the guards haven't been able to turn up where they're at, and the Tenian military isn't something to scoff at. So if they're evading the military, these guys are hiding pretty well.
Okay.
Still, I don't think it's impossible to find. I think they're just whatever. I think they just have their camp very well disguised, maybe even magically.
That might be an issue.
Well, I mean, that would kind of make it easier for us to find them because we can detect magic better than we can see things because we're all blind.
That is true. Anyway, that was it for me. I just need to know if you knew where that was, and you do.
Well, I have the general idea of where they're coming from.
That's good enough for me.
Perhaps it might not be a bad idea to maybe visit your local library and look up around the geography around this area. Perhaps you might be able to find some more information of where people might hide and such.
Back to the library.
One more thing
Yes.
about the cave itself. Do you know anything more about it? What's inside it?
To be honest, to my knowledge, that cave was just an ordinary cave. Although there were rumors that used to be a dwarven workshop where they worked on magical gear. But other than that, that cave really wasn't anything out of the ordinary, young lady. It was just a cave, and then one day it completely froze over.
Since we didn't really venture too far and I saw there were multiple paths.
And we also got
From
attacked
where
by
we
some
were.
frozen snake naga looking guy and blue children.
There's definitely been a lot. Yes, a lot of people have cited similar monsters inhabiting that area. I mean, some of those monsters are infused with cold energy. I mean, why wouldn't they want to reside in a place that is more fitting for them?
Did we ever confirm that they set that trap for us?
You never confirmed if there was a trap or not.
Okay, well, either way, it's not a big deal. Nita.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You guys, anything else that you're going to ask him?
Nope.
Okay. You guys are able to leave his shop.
I will leave a small sack of salt out to store grip. When he gets out, it like flops down on the ground. Like a small salt pouch.
This is your method of annoying him.
I am either going to have this man become addicted to bath salts or kill me because of it.
Well, you guys are in Marville or back on the outside.
And I'll have to go since I have a shift in like 6 hours.
Yeah. You have a good... Thank you for
And I
playing.
have to
Always
sleep
wonderful
through
having
the
you here.
night. I was able to play this long because I have to take my antibiotic for my tooth.
Right.
So either way, I had to stay up late.
Okay.
Good
So,
luck.
yeah.
Don't play.
I'm gonna chug
We don't have a lot
this
of
bad
people
boy
here,
down.
so I'm probably gonna play for one more hour, and that's gonna be it.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna see you guys. Good night.
Good night, Alex.
It was fun.
You have a good one, Alex. Always wonderful to have you.
Thank you. You too.
Would
Alright.
I know from being there if any non-magical sort of heat would be the same within the cave?
It looked like fire was working. I mean, it did knock the heart piece outside of the fountain.
I mean, earlier you didn't let me start a fire. Alright, time to buy some heat.
Not a magical. Oh, you mean like with a torch? No, that. You lit a torch, It could have also been from the high winds too. You could try maybe lighting a lantern and see if that works. You definitely are certain though, Telvion, that a torch or like a non-magical fire is not going to protect you from the cold air. That much you know for certain.
Heat stones it is. I'm gonna go buy some. Aside from that, what else could be? I'm gonna buy a fucking pair of glasses because we all suck at seeing shit. I'm gonna buy a communal pair of glasses you can reach around. Yeah.
DM, question.
Okay.
Performance is a charisma-based skill. Yes. Okay, what if you suck at charisma, but you're really good with your fingers and just want to play the bow? Like the scimitar or whatever. Could one theoretically replace charisma with dexterity just for the performance of playing a tune?
I will allow it.
Okay. Like, that's not singing or trying to entice me, it's just playing music. I would argue that that's like just a dexterity-based thing because you're moving your hands. Well, that was a question for my character, and also as a previous DM, at least for Vampire the Masquerade, also performances based off of charisma manipulation. But it's like, if you're just playing the guitar and not talking, roll dexterity to see how good you are at plucking the strings, right? Anyway, I'm done. Just an aside.
So what is Ash, Ari, and Kevin going to do with the time that they have? It's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now.
I'm gonna go and buy cotton candy.
All right, 1 silver piece. You buy a nice set, you buy some cotton candy.
How are you not fat? I always see you eating.
Don't worry about it. I have a good metabolism. All of the fat I would gain goes into having my fur be nice and soft or something. I don't know. I'm a doctor. I don't do anatomy.
He's gonna lean in and whisper, "Are you purging? That's not healthy."
What does that even mean?
That's where you stick your finger down your throat and you throw up to maintain your girlish figure without... It's like really unhealthy and terrible for your teeth. Actually, that's only for humans. I don't know about catfolk.
Kevin looks weirdly at you and then remembers, alright, it hasn't happened in a while. He's going, and he's going to spit the hairball at you.
Okay.
I do that regularly.
You know what? That's probably it. He doesn't even move, just lets a hairball hit him. Oh, that's probably it. Okay. Just like gingerly wipe it off, like, oh, you know what? That's probably it.
Yeah, cats have a high metabolism.
You know what? I don't know for sure, but that sounds true.
Did you know that the cheetah can starve within 1 day if he doesn't eat?
Really?
Those guys are metal as fuck. It wasn't a cheetah, but I did read about this, and some savannah cat that actually dies if it doesn't eat every 12 hours. Like legit starves in half a day.
I know that the walrus has to eat 3 times its body weight every day, or else it will starve because it has such a high caloric intake to survive the cold.
Interesting.
Right? We're just gonna trade animal facts in character. I really hope that cheetahs and walruses exist in this universe.
And cheetah and walrus man stand behind you very offended. That's not true.
Yes, it is! You have to eat 3 tons of fish every day! Shut up!
Oh.
I don't eat that much fish. Bites into his giant fish popsicle he has in his hand.
Anyway, I don't want to take more time away from the DM. It's so funny.
So, you two are trading random animal facts while Ari looks there awkward. What is Ash going to do? You had a thing give you the bad touch.
What? Who gave me the bad touch besides the crystal?
Just the crystal. You had a thing give you the bad touch, and you also remembered something. So much so that you stole some guy's map.
Yeah. Well, I didn't steal it. I paid for it. I paid probably less than it was worth it, but I don't care because I was pissed.
As I said, you stole some guy's map.
It's not stealing if you pay for it.
You didn't pay for it. Whatever. Anyway, what do you do? Because you can see Kevin shoot a hairball at Ari, and Ari just go, oh.
And then Kevin continues to munch on his cotton candy as if nothing happened.
I'm not going to question my sanity anymore. I know it's far gone.
Hey, you're the weirdest one of us now.
Don't compare me with. You know what? Fine. Well, for the time being, what should we do now? Actually, Kevin, get over here since you're one of the few people I can trust now.
Sure. And he just walks over to you.
No, let's get back to the inn. I need to discuss this. Like, well, no, actually, let's get to something conspicuous, like some place where no one will expect the two people. Well, let's go to the park, to a very open area. That way, that seems less suspicious than going like an abandoned alley or somewhere where it's going to be very obvious that someone is trying to discuss some information. So if we are in a park bench, we can have like a big area around us so we can see no one sneaking around to hear us. And since we're going to be just two people chatting in a park, it's going to be less suspicious.
So you find a park. You find one actually like on the outside of Marville. That's pretty good. That's pretty away from the area. There are people wandering around, a lot of kids and such, but you know, it's still pretty. You have a pretty good open area, and it would take somebody who is really. And if somebody were to be watching you, they would be really skilled.
Okay, I'm going to even to up the charade. I'm going to buy like someone must be selling beard seed or something around, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to buy some beard seed and start feeding the birds while I'm going to talk to Kevin.
It'll cost 2 copper.
2 copper?
Yes.
Okay, the scouting 2 copper and the 5 gold pieces too from my.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I'm a monkey and I'm new to all this. Ash has both feet and a tail?
Yes.
Okay.
He's humanoid. He's not a snake. He's not a true snake man. He's got.
Okay. He's not a Naga. All right. I'm just trying to, again, mind's eye theater. I'm trying to remember. Like, wait, is he just like one long snake from the hips down, or does he have 2 legs and a tail? Like what? Okay, I'm good. So he's like an Argonian but with a snake head. I'm up to date.
He has an art piece that can be shown. If Liz wants to post it.
Well, the one that you did with I'm still mad at that. I didn't really like that kind of food, but yeah.
Okay, but I got it. I got the idea. So
changed it for you though.
I know, but still.
Kevin is like a fox, or a raccoon cat thing. So I'm up to date on that. And I'm just a human. All right, I'm good. I just could not remember.
Fuck you.
I'm a what?
Oh,
You're a weird Birdman. Fuck you.
What?
It was a mask! You do understand what a mask is, right?
No.
Oh no, you poor babies. Oh, alright. So I'm.
You can't call me a weird.
No,
Fox.
I know what you're asking, and you say no because I thought it will make you mad, but no. It didn't.
And
If I'm a weird fox, then you're a fucking.
I didn't.
Whatever. You're a squirrel. Fuck you.
No, I'm not a furry. No, I'm sorry. I'm not a furry. I identify as what I was born as.
Yeah, that's why you wear a bird mask, you know.
Hey, that is for art. I'm not trying to be something I'm not.
He says while role playing. Imagine.
Exactly. I thought this was in character. Wait, meta. Are we role playing people role-playing these characters? Oh my god! Roleplayception!
No, actually, this is an isekai anime, and after we get the 7 shadow shards, we all remember our lives in like the real world again.
That's awful. I
Yeah.
was an accountant.
Yes, it's awful.
I was an
That's why
accountant.
Lizzie got so mad. He got in his DMs like, you remember you were a fat guy, you were a fat traffic police officer. You're not even a real police officer, you give people tickets for parking in the wrong spaces.
You were a meter
You're a meter
maid!
maid.
A meter maid!
That's why Lizzie got so mad.
No. Bad.
Hey, it could have been worse. You could be a fat programmer incel. Like some needs.
Be a Volcel. Take control of your life.
Okay, back. Back. Oh. Alright. That's not how my headphones go on.
Now, did you mix up the left and right ear?
Yes.
I hate when that happens.
Ooh, shun him! Kill him!
Shun!
Shut.
Shun!
Okay.
It's Levioso!
Potion seller. I'm going into combat and I need your strongest potions.
You can't handle
My
potions.
potions.
You should go into a potion that sends weaker potion.
Fucking love that guy. He just sort of disappeared from the internet and it's sad.
Yeah. If the next potion seller NPC is not specifically that guy, I'm going to commit arson and dox you, Ray.
In a perfect
that
world,
order.
people like me would not exist. But we do not live in a perfect world. I love that guy so much. Anyway, so we're feeding the pigeons.
Okay, you
We're
are feeding the pigeons.
We're feeding the squab. Fucking sky rats.
There's a bunch of you see a bunch of sky rats approaching you, and they see longingly at the seed.
Ugh.
Yes, receive my seed.
Oh my
You
god.
No!
You said they long for the seed. Fuck you.
No! What have you done?
This is your fault.
Monster frisbee.
Why? No, my mind. I can't get these images out of my head.
Yo, Mo, shut up. You were the one that whipped it out during a demon summoning. Fuck you.
That is entirely. Well, was that character even supposed to be me? I'm asking.
I assume so because it's the only one that's new. Like the only one that wasn't in the other.
Wait, I'm just a
fucking
blue-haired twink that jerks off into a book? Ray, redesign that right now!
I'm sorry, I tried to get you Archer from Fate Stay, but I couldn't. I could not find the model.
When in doubt, whip it out.
I can't breathe.
Oh, people.
Oh yeah, we should probably buy him a new book. That one's. He needs a new spell book. All of the pages are full of grease.
Grease, yes, that's what we'll call it. Pro tip: maybe next time you animate me jotting down vigorously, raise it above waist level.
Yes, please. The book was an instruction of writing something down. It looked like it was.
It did.
busted.
I went back
Jesus.
and watched it. It really does look like furiously jerking it.
No, I'm keeping it. No, I'm keeping it. I like that.
No!
Ari is not canonically our local Kuma. He is
No!
this campaign.
Congrats. You're the Beatrice of this group.
Hey, no, that's not true. I am honest about my Coomer antics when they show up.
Oh, that's
Beatrice
right.
tries to shun them.
B is a that's right. B is a denier. Never mind.
It's like, look, I mean, sometimes I am a Coomer. I admit it. I'm only human.
Okay, now I demand to know canonically what did you bust to? What picture did you have in your book?
I don't
Wait,
know. No, we're ending this conversation. Let's go pigeons.
No, okay.
Pigeons.
So he was busting it to the script to the fucking V for Vendetta movie. The fucking anonymous mess.
No, Natalie Portman with a shaved head. Anyway.
Yo, the new Avatar movie looking Chris.
Anyway, please let's move on. I'm begging you.
All right, you guys are feeding birds in the middle of a park. Nothing inconspicuous or wrong with that statement at all.
Yes.
As far as you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to just share the map or comment about the map again. I had a dream, like a recurring dream, and it shows some points into a map. And one of them it was where we found one of the shards, and there's over 7 points around it, and one that's circled around. When I asked for the map, I was just writing down the locations, but I marked them off place by some calculations I made that I'm not going to discuss openly. Because if someone ever finds it, they're not going to find it without a clue, and I didn't write it, so it's in my mind only. I mean, minds can be scribed, right? But it's going to be harder than just finding a piece of paper lying around.
I mean, he's into tattoos. He can probably etch it into his skin. Looks at Ari.
Sure. I'm sorry, repeat the question. I was looking for a meme.
So we are trying to keep the
Casually
map.
agreeing to etch something in his skin.
Yeah, sure. Edge anything you want to my skin. It's fine. I do it all the time.
Right.
I'm gonna throw Rin at you like an actual cat. See how much he scratches you up.
Okay. He doesn't flinch. He ain't a bitch. He don't flinch.
Wow. The Sigma male mentality. Anyway. So we now have the map and the points of distance. Where the fuck do we actually wanna go now though? I think the Moon Lake was the one you were shown in the dream, if I remember correctly, like in the vision.
Yeah, I posted a meme in general chat. No, for real though, what were we edging into my skin?
The map, so we get it safe, so we can't have it stolen. The map we wanna go.
Oh,
And
I
suggested
can
we could actually
edge.
probably do that.
I guess you could tattoo it on my back.
Alright, funny Valentine.
Oh, I was actually thinking of Waterworld, but that works too. No, those are scars, not a tattoo.
I mean, yeah, same. Dang, I feel so old. Waterworld is so old, Jesus.
I know, oh my god, it's so old.
I like that movie, even though it was shit.
It's a pretty good movie. Anyway,
Yeah.
we could also just make multiple copies of the map. I mean, I can draw. I can make more maps.
Yeah, the problem is we're afraid it's getting stolen, then the enemies have an upper hand, because now they know what we know.
I could just memorize the map. Look, I'm not gonna... Give me the map, and I will store it within the pages of my spell book. I'm not gonna lose that spell book.
Yeah, but you might bust all over the map then.
That is not going to be my character's legacy.
Yes, it will.
No!
It is no canon.
No, it's the meme in group chat too again.
Sven's legacy was marrying Bashiri, alright?
I don't know who any of those people are.
But we know. It'll be that inside joke that we'll tell, and you'll be a part of, but you'll never understand why.
No, I'm not in the in crowd. Pain Pico. Anyway.
Alright. Okay, genuinely, we can probably just memorize the map.
Yeah,
write it down.
it's
Where
not that
do we
hard.
wanna go now, though? We are in Marvel, which was, yeah. That's
We're in the middle of...
The next point of interest would be straight to the north at the North Pass, because there's like a black circle there. From there on, we could probably go to the west, go through border forts in Palestine, and then the Moon Lake. Like, I would take that path from Marvel to the north and then to the west. And get those 3 circles checked out.
Hold on, let me pull up the map here, so...
It's
The new revised map, I should say, that has the circles of the places that we might need to go. So the North Pass would probably be the closest to us, or... Alright, so here's what we
To
could
be
do.
honest, I can probably share screen and show this properly, to be
No, I've got it up. All right, so we could go to the North Pass, head on over to where, what's the green part again? Elf Town.
Elfward.
Yeah, it's careful.
I meant who lives there, but either way. Go to the
who
green
lives-
place, then down to the yellow place, then over to the red place, down into Moslin, down into what I thought was Vion, but I guess not.
No.
And then
the country south of Boslin is Meridia.
Right, okay. See, I figured since Moslin and since Vion and the dwarf place were kind of allies, that they would all occupy just the east coast.
Ray, you might want to put like the map on the stream while we're talking this, so the viewers have some sort of reference.
Oh, well, I've got
But
it.
We'll probably be at this for like 5 minutes.
I've got it up on my screen, so they could see my mouse pointer. So I've got it covered on my end.
We are currently in Marvel, and directly above us, the North Pass, there's like a circle. So my thought was, let's go to Sam and Bethlehem, take a pit stop there, go to the North Pass, then go to the border fort in Kennelstein.
So you want to
then
handle
go to
this
the
clockwise, like I was suggesting.
Yeah, essentially. Like,
And then
the closest one is at the North Pass.
And then the last one would be the Pyramid of Power before we get back up to Marville. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. We can
I
take
mean-
a couple of stops on this road. Like, we could either go to Sam and Bethlehem, or we could go to Stone Town and the Iron
Sure.
Fortress.
Or we could go Are the other NPCs with us? Where are they?
They are not with
Okay.
you.
Or
We can probably find them in Jaguar's Inn later.
true. Look, either we could handle this clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever you think is best.
Well, currently the way to Meridia is kind of locked because they don't let anyone through the borders, so we can't go straight down to Meridia.
Mm.
Like, the Great Wall is there, they're not gonna
Oh,
be
that's
opening anytime
that's
soon.
Vion. So straight
Right.
under
Did
the
I
blue
get
is Vion.
confused?
Yeah, I got confused too because they're both
Oh,
purple.
yeah, no, sorry.
So apparently on the left is Vion because I mean it makes sense if you see like Hisliak and Saudi Mayer and Al Naka Hussein. So that kind of makes sense
Good
that that's
foot
Vion, right? All right, so directly south is Vion, which makes sense why there's a great ass wall there is to keep all the demon worshippers out.
Yeah, but can we actually pass the Great Wall is the question. I think we actually
Look,
have to
if
go
the
for it.
Huns could do it, we can.
The Huns don't exist in this world, so they didn't do it, so we can't either. Got him.
Now all of China knows you're here. Perfect. Sure. I guess the North.
That movie for movie nights.
It's a good movie. Anyway, I think the North Pass is probably the smart idea. So I think that's a good idea. We go from Marvel to Salmon, Bethlehem, and then to the North Pass. And depending what we find there, I guess we continue clockwise or figure. No, I guess we would have to go since the Great Wall is an issue. We'd have to go clockwise. We could take a boat from Meridia to Saudi Port Town, and then work our way up to the Pyramid of Power.
Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, so now the immediate question is, do we go to Stone Town or the Iron Fortress or Sam and Bethlehem?
I don't know what's in any of those places, so I guess it's up to you guys.
Well, our very first thing we wanna probably do right now is continue the quests here in Marvel. Maybe help the people from Valverse out a little bit, and then we will be on our way.
Sure. So I guess that's what we're doing in our immediate future, and we can just decide which of these towns. Because it depends on which road we. If I'm looking at this map correctly, we go up north, and then it forks into Bethlehem, or to the Iron Fortress.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll get there when we get there.
Well, yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
But our first entire goal is the North Pass.
We'll
right?
cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah. Or, you know,
Okay.
just blow the bridge up and take a boat. Or whatever the fuck.
Burn the bridges. Alright. Either way, so going to get more shards.
You need some more. You need a fresh pair of underpants if you're gonna shot yourself.
Alright.
The jobs
Anyway.
only get worse on from here out.
They do.
Well, you've had your discussion. You guys have the idea. You guys now have points of interest that you can take a look at.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do now?
Well, I think it's clear we're gonna spend 1 or 2 days in Marvel. So we need to go to the library and look something up about
Yes.
perhaps Viantano history. I personally would like to look up some Meridian and Mosulin history. And some shopping need to be taken. Like, we definitely need heat stones. We could probably use 1 or 2 potions of resist energy ice if something like that exists and we can get it. Aside from that,
Go to the
Yeah.
library and do
We'll get
what?
some scrolls of endure elements too.
oh yeah.
What's his face? Melphis suggested that I read up on the location where the bandits are or something like that.
He did give a suggestion to take a look and research the geography around there.
Yes, I'll do that. So I'll head to the library since I'm a nerd.
Yeah,
I'm a
so
really
am I.
buff nerd.
I'm gonna come with him, but I'm gonna read about different things.
Yeah,
Actually,
alright.
we could buy some endure element scrolls and some mirror. And well, is this an abjuration spell? We can actually look for some way to actually extend it so it can last 2 days. No. Yeah. No. Okay.
Can we afford a wand of resist energy?
Of resist energy at this level, no, because that's a higher level spell. I think
What's
that's
Hmm.
the?
level.
That's
Resist
level
energy, I
two.
think it's a level 3 spell, so cast at level 6.
Level 2 spell.
What's the?
No, that's
Yeah,
going
alright,
to be
we
probably
can't get.
expensive. We
Yeah.
can get the scroll of it.
All right.
It's going to be half the cost of a potion, so it's kind of affordable. I'm not caster level 2, so I will need to make some checks to actually use it, but it's going to be way easier because it's actually on my spell list.
If it's actually on your spell list, what's your casting stat?
I'll be right back.
My casting stat is charisma.
What's your score?
My current score is 18.
You don't even need a check.
Oh, lovely then.
You can just cast it as long as you have the scroll.
I mean, sure, we can get some scrolls of endure elements and we can just move around the cave without any issues, I guess.
The only issues would be any monsters that are inside and any hazards.
Right. Because that's always an issue. Right then. So what to do now?
Yeah. What do you guys do now?
I already told you, I have gone to the library.
You have gone to the library. I think I had library music. I don't have it. I don't know where it's at now, but so I'm just going to pull. I'm going to pull the group to the library. Fantasy library. Did I have music? I did not. All right, you're at the library. All right, you are now at the library.
Okay.
Hello?
Is it the same library lady?
Yeah, you'll see the same lady there.
Hello, I've returned.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Haven't
So,
seen you for some time now.
yeah, found an ice cave. That was really weird. Anyway, I need. Basically, is there just a section on just local geography, or?
Yeah, there's a section on local geography. Here, let me show you to that area.
Thank you. I'm going to probably need every book. So I'll be staying here and reading them. Goes to an entire 700 books on the local geography. Fuck.
She'll pull out probably about 15 to 20 books.
I'm going to need some help with this. But anyway.
Okay.
I mean, I would gladly read all of these, but to get it done in a realistic time frame.
Considering it's about 5 o'clock and the library is going to be open only for the next 3 hours.
Damn.
But
I
still,
think
okay.
this is a spell that actually lets you read faster.
But that's still 3 hours of research that you can do in the
That's true.
on the local area.
Specifically the southwestern portion, if there's like any chapters that you could recommend, or any books that you could recommend.
So you'll probably, well, they'll all cover the basic geography of the area, but you'll probably want to look at these sections of the books if you're going to look at that. And she'll point out, specific chapters that you can highlight.
I'm reminded of Conan the Librarian meme. Does you not know about the Dewey Decimal System?
Anyway.
Yes, anyway.
While Mouse is looking at the library, Kevin, you are also in the library, or are you doing something else? Oh wait, he said he was right back.
Yeah.
Liz, since Sylvia's not here, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to earn some money, I guess. I'm going to go to, well, since I'm in the park, there's other people around. I'm going to try to do some performance and try to narrate some of the current events that happened to us, but like depersonalizing of like it happened to someone else.
Okay.
Omitting, of course, the damn crystal or anything.
Omitting the mythic crystal, yes.
Because that will be stupid to actually narrate that in the middle of it now. So
Yeah.
I am back.
Kevin, what are you doing while Liz is doing his perform check?
We're at the library.
I am in the library. I am looking up history on Meridia and Mosul.
Oh, right. So you three.
Also, I'm gonna look for any magical beast hunting books while I'm at it.
God damn it, you!
Fuck. If I fuck.
All right. So Ari, you'll have spent 3 hours there. I'm assuming that you're gonna stay until closing.
Yeah.
Feel free to make a untrained knowledge geography check with a +4 bonus.
What am I making?
An untrained knowledge geography. So basically, you're rolling knowledge geography, but you're getting a +4 bonus on it.
Oh, I already have it at a +4, so +8 or just whatever.
I guess. Oh, then if that's the case, +8 then.
$1d20 plus 8. 24.
24. You are able to pinpoint some areas on the map where you think if somebody were to have a camp or if they were hiding something that you might be able to locate. You will give your party 3 discovery points for searching alongside the area for trying to find the camp.
Bitchin'. I'm helpful.
Because that is one of the way signs that I wrote down that you can do.
Yay, I'm helpful. Alright, I've done my thing.
Alright, Kevin, you can feel free to do an untrained. You can ask me one question about, from the time that you're looking at this, you can ask me a total of, let's say, 3 questions about Meridia or Moslin. And then one thing, and then I'll let you do a knowledge arcane check. So at first you're going to do a knowledge history check. And then you can ask me any 3 questions about the 2 areas that you're looking at. And then you can roll a knowledge arcane check for your thing on magical beasts. All right. What's your knowledge history check?
A 3.
A 3. Well, ask away. I'll tell you. Ask away then.
Was the Meridian Wall ever closed before, and is it likely it's gonna be opened again?
That one's actually a simple one. That's not too complicated. It was open at one point, but it doesn't look like from how anything's stating that it's going to be open anytime soon.
Well, fuck. In the history of Moselin, were there any significant weather patterns that are of note, like regular heat waves, or like has there become any noticeable stuff there?
Moslin has generally held the same climate as Tritania, though slightly warmer. That is all.
Alrighty then. Um. What's the fucking family called? I want history on the. Where is it? History of the Ahmed family.
The Ahmed family?
Yep. Wait, fuck, it's on Mosin, it's Vion, never mind.
Yeah.
I got my racism wrong. Sorry. Yeah, no, Mosin. I want history of the war with Mosin.
Between Meridia and
Yeah.
Moslin?
Yeah.
The war between history and Moslin kind of was fairly simple. The Emperor of Moslin, Augustus Alcemon, wanted to expand his influence. He invaded the country. He did not. He made initial success, but then was eventually. But then the Meridians all banded together and they forced the Moslinites out. And then that emperor was killed in one of the fights. And as a result of his death, the army kind of just like fell apart and were chased outside of the border, resulting in a massive loss for the country.
Well, that's one big L I'm glad not to be part of.
Yeah.
Now spellcraft check to see how good I am at capturing whatever the fuck we find in the future. Like on my bucket list, Carbuncle is still open, but I already ate magical snail.
Magical French.
So that is one thing. So no spellcraft check.
So it would be an arcane check. No, not.
Oh, knowledge arcana.
Yeah.
Do I have points in that? No, but it is a class skill. Hooray! Yeet! Oh damn.
You do not get a bonus for hunting for the next time you run into a magical beast.
Okay, I look at pictures of a cockatrice, and Kevin loves chicken. Just starts drooling into the book.
You drool into the book.
No, that's not your book.
Hey, at least I didn't bust it.
Ray, what have you wrought?
A beautiful thing, Mouse.
No!
Ari, the mayo slinger.
No!
That reaction actually got me.
Ari, the milkman. Let's go.
No!
I think that I'm done in the library then. Alright, I'm done. So I'm gonna for the rest of the time I read up everything I'm gonna start bugging Ari. Oh, Ray's busy.
Yeah, Ari's currently reading and is blind to the deaf to the rest of the world.
Alright.
Interesting. Yes.
Okay, so that's what you guys. Eventually, the library basically tells you, like, hey, you gotta go. It's night. Some of us want to go home.
Ah, damn it. All right, I'll be back tomorrow.
Is that a threat?
It's both a threat and a promise.
Liz, did you accomplish anything in the last 3 hours? Oh yeah, your performance check. Liz, you make 9 silver.
That's sad.
At least make it gold. Jesus, even then 2d6 is nothing.
That's
Anyway.
actually sad. 9 silver, you said. Okay.
9 silver. But that means he's also 9 silver richer than before.
So they all meet in Diaguin's Inn, I guess.
Yes, Diaguin's Inn. Been a while since you were here. probably switch to some dwarven. Do I still? I have that still, right? I'm not stupid. Yeah, I do.
Play a Kora Kiakam.
So you go back to Diagon's Inn.
Nice! The Dwarfin!
Alright, so Kevin meets you in Diagos and it's like, I read some history. Also, did you know the average cockatrice weighs 5 pounds? That's at least 3.5 pounds of meat that can be salvaged. It probably tastes really delicious because it's magical.
Kevin, you have a problem. No, actually, you have a lot of problem. What the hell, man?
There's so many cool magical things you can eat. Come on.
Why do you want to eat everything?
Because food is delicious.
I'm just going to sign, like, this is a lost cause. Why I'm doing this, and I'm just going to try. I'm just going to head to Diagon, pay for a room, and head directly to it, like immediately. Like, not wanting to deal with any more shit today after after the bad day that I had. Like, I literally have no energy for this.
You'll find the rest of your NPC friends, Cassin and Nathan sitting by, sitting in the tavern area as well.
Oh, hello, you two. What have you been up to? Haven't seen you in a while.
I haven't seen you in over a week and a half. Where have you guys been?
I asked first.
Casson and I have been looking into some of the things. Has been looking to see if we could find the, bad guys. He looks around to see that they're in a public area. Those guys, right?
Kevin just audibly blinks at them. Like, I have a -3 wisdom. You have to be a little bit more specific.
The guys we fought. He leans in like, he's all guys, Kevin.
Oh, did you find any? Like in this town?
No, we didn't. But we did find. But Catherine and I did overhear that there were some guy. That there's this about this organization called the Skinshaws, and we did hear. We hear apparently it's been something that the city's been dealing with for some time. An organized crime unit.
Yeah, those were the people that were hounding Memphis.
I see. Anyway, other than the Azal guys, other than that, we really haven't learned too much more. Oh, but I think you'll find this pretty weird. I think you'll find this pretty weird, though. So we met up with Emma and Lothric earlier to get an update on the people of Alden, and apparently the mayor met with you're not gonna get this, but Aaron's brother, Mediva. Remember him from 7 years? Remember Aaron from 7 years ago?
Yeah, the uptight one in the red suit.
Yeah, him. He was passing by here, and he actually met with the mayor. And apparently, he gave the mayor a rather substantial grant to help rebuild Velvros.
If he has that money, why doesn't he put it in Alden?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I overheard from some travelers too that apparently that Alden is being rebuilt as well. But it's still not ready yet. It's still the project is still ongoing. We didn't get any more information on why on that grant, but Lothric suspects there's probably more to that deal. There's probably more to that deal than just money going on.
Do you think there's some shady shit going?
Maybe. Medivh was never a very nice person, but it's impossible to say without really talking to anybody.
I mean, I could probably send a letter to Catherine and hear her side of the story because she still lives in Alden. Like, we rebuilt the farm, she's there. She has, like, insider info, I guess you could say.
Oh. I didn't even know Catherine was still in town.
Yeah, no, didn't you help me rebuild the farm? You
Yeah,
get
but
everyone together for that.
yeah, but man, she must like you if she's sticking around there.
I mean,
I thought
maybe
she's always
likes
been
that.
aloof. She's always been aloof, Kevin. She's hard to. She's always been an aloof person. You know, now with everything, with like her parents gone, I would have expected that she would have probably cleared town, but I guess not.
I mean, didn't you guys give me an armor she made when you swung by town? Looks at the DM who gave you a masterwork wooden armor they got me from Catherine because they visited her after 7 years.
I'm an
I
idiot.
guess DM audibly blinks at player.
Yes,
Did you forget about that?
I did. I have so much written down for this campaign. Do you think I remember? Do you think I study everything? The answer is no, I don't, and that probably is concerning to say.
Okay, we're gonna roll this. But we're gonna save reloading a quick save. Okay,
Anyway.
you mage.
Anyway.
Kevin said he's gonna send a letter to Catherine to hear her side of the story.
Maybe. Hey, that wouldn't be a bad idea. She might have some and she might know something going on. Although I don't know. It's not like her and Medivh ever really got along.
Yeah, but if he does anything that concerns the general public of Alden, she wouldn't know about it because it's the general public, you know?
That's true.
I don't expect her to go drink tea with him.
But anyway, yeah. Apparently the people of Velvros are they're getting their home rebuilt.
Oh, well,
Or at least
that's
they're gonna
good.
they're gonna have the funding to at least get their home rebuilt.
Is everybody gonna get their dream house?
I don't know.
Probably not.
See, now is the perfect opportunity to remodel.
I don't think rebuilding an entire town luxury is the first, like, objective of the house.
But, like, if everybody's going to just rebuild their own house, they could rebuild it how they wanted.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Right? I mean, everything was burnt. I was there. Everything was burnt down to the foundations. So you just work from the foundation up. Redraw some new floor plans. That should brighten up their day.
You got a point.
I mean,
Anyway.
currently the housing market is probably really whack due to everything burning down. Maybe I should buy some land there and, like, build a house.
Yeah.
Well,
Always invest in land.
anyway.
Better than
the update
NTFs.
Anyway, that's the update that we got. That's the
NFTs,
update that we
sorry.
got. Well, anyway, that's the update that we got with going on with the goings on with Velvros.
Oh. Good to know. Anyway. Arik is
There
going
you
to
go.
find Diogwin and go talk to him about dwarvish things.
You talked to Diogwin about dwarvish things.
In Dwarven!
In Dwarven. So
Lots of
beer-
guttural.
beer, meat, axes, and gold.
Yeah!
There we go.
So Ari approaches Diagwin and he goes,
They're from Scotland, not Africa.
Oh no.
just starts making noises, starts crab dancing like the spy from TF2.
Why?
That is the clicking, the African clicking thing is a fascinating language, though, from like a linguistics point of view. It's so subtle, like with the different body. I'm sorry, I'm being a nerd. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, you start crab dancing.
No.
all right, and you guys enjoy a night's sleep.
Good.
Stretching my arms right now. We're at the 4-hour mark. Do people want to keep going?
I got nothing else to do, but
I mean, I'm fine.
it feels kind of bad playing without the others here. We're like missing half the party. I know Maine is. Last I saw, anyway, Maine was in the Discord, but deafened and muted.
He went to sleep. His PC probably shut down due to an activity. That's why he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Because he did say in the Twitch set, check DMs and tell bye to boys, like half an
Yeah.
hour ago. So I guess he just went to sleep and left his PC on. And now it's shut down, hence his Discord closed.
Okay, well, either way, it feels kind of bad to keep playing without them, so if we just want to do our own little thing with just 3 of us, I'm fine with that, as long as it's not anything really story involved. Just like going around learning information for the next time the party's together, or I guess we could just call it a night and
I'm,
play next time.
Yeah, I think I'll probably actually call it a night here going forward.
Because
Unfortunately,
it is a little
because-
unfair.
Yeah. I think that's going to be it for the day.
I had
Which is
fun.
good because- Which is good because we got a new cutscene. You guys now actually can use Mythic. So
Hey, you guys wanna go play Among Us or like Cards Against Humanities?
Among Us.
I'm probably gonna go to the gym after.
It's
I'm
my dad's birthday, so it's only fair that I try to spend
Yeah.
more time with him.
I'm gonna play Warframe.
Alright.
That is pretty cool. That is good. Anyway, for anyone who is watching that is not following the channel, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Our raid today is going to be Erringer, who is also playing Pathfinder right now. His simping for the Succubus campaign.
What?
It's a campaign
I'm
where
not,
you
type-
I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna question.
Here, type it into the. I'll
I'm
rate
gonna
him too. Type it in so I can copy paste it.
Oh yeah, sure. My chat or yours?
Your chat. I'm here now.
Okay.
Actually, I could
Okay.
just. Thank you. We'll rate
Anyway,
him as
so
well.
thanks everyone for following. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys enjoyed this campaign, feel free to follow so that way you can keep up to date with what we're doing. To the players, there is a chance that we are not playing next week because I might be spending the night. If we are, if she ends up not doing that, we will be playing. We will continue from. We'll just continue as per normal, and then the following week we are definitely not playing because that's Christmas,
Right.
Yep.
and I will not be doing that.
Or we could have a Christmas one shot.
We could do the Christmas one shot. We'll see what happens. I just may not be. I just don't.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm going to send you guys over to Erringer so that you can watch him and his players also
Yeah.
do dumb antics.
All right.
And then I'm going to go into his Discord and then bother him to say, "Hey, look at chat dumbass."
All right. Bye, everybody. I had a fun game.
Bye.